Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jaret Goes to the Movies, a weekly podcast where Jaret Reddick and friends get together and talk about a movie that they watched that week. Plus, whatever the hell else is on their minds. Get ready for the best hour and a half you'll have in the next hour and a half. Here they are, Eric, Casey, Sean, Amy, and because he's famous, his name's on the show, Jaret. Welcome to Jaret Goes to the Movies.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jaret Goes to the Movies. It's my birthday episode. My name is Jaret. I will be your captain through this amazing movie called Grease 2.
A big night for you.
And I am so excited. It's funny. I've been waiting for so long to do this movie because my friend Lisa loves this movie too. And we're going to try to, I was always wanted to have her here for this, but because of just the way that things worked out over the last few months with picking movies and stuff, it was just like, it was my turn to pick. I had to pick a birthday movie, and I thought, why don't I just pick one that could go fucking either way? Like, as bad as it's ever gone, or as surprising as it's ever gone.
You knew this wasn't going to go either way.
Well, now let me just tell you, Eric, how the night started.
Okay.
So Woody is here. I'll introduce him in just a second. Him and his lovely wife, Cherie, is here. She's not going to talk, but she's, she might. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Hey, Cherie.
She can talk.
But I get this text like right before the show starts. Like, Amy, I think, had just walked in, and I'm just sitting there, and something pops up, and it's a name I don't see a lot on my phone. It's Rich Coleman, formerly of this particular program. Yeah. Right. And it just says, "Stop, I'm begging you. You don't have to do this." So I question mark, like, oh shit, like either he's texted the wrong person or there's something weird because Rich is not drama. Like it just seemed, that was a weird text to get from him, right? And then it hits me for the 3 years he was on the show, that when Grease 2 would come up, he reacted to it pretty much the way I think you guys are going to. And I just go, oh, the movie. And he goes, Grease 2, it's never okay. And I go, I have a feeling I'm in trouble. So he goes, 4 against 1. Yep. Anytime you feel like you're getting ganged up on, just break into one of the songs in full voice. I put, that's my plan.
Done.
Now we know.
So anyway, it was a really funny intro to the night because again, it's one of those deals where like that name pops up and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. That's not. Anyway, again, I'm super happy to be talking about this movie. We won't get into too much about what everybody thinks about it until it's time because we got a lot more stuff to cover. But with us in studio for the first time ever, we hugged for the first time today.
Okay. One
of our senior fucking advisor corporate VPs. The only one that hasn't been in studio, by the way. Woody Chambers is here, everybody. Woody!
I did not talk on the phone today, but you are more than welcome to send me fucking donuts.
Yeah, well, have me over on a Saturday.
It works.
If we get shit-faced, I Uber back home, and then the next day, you'll probably have donuts. Yeah.
Oh, the scheme has started.
Yeah, it's already there. And your lovely wife, Cherie, is here as well, and she's going to be off camera and just, like, hit you if you say anything stupid.
I'm gonna get
watch out.
Woody came packing tonight, guys. This dude shows up, and he texts me, he goes, I got some beer for you, and I got this System of a Down beer pack, and I've got this, I got some other shit, and I got Casey a box of wine, and yada yada, and he shows up this fucking cooler, and the first thing I think is, how the fuck are we getting that up the stairs? Because there's 7 flights of stairs here.
And then he just picked it up, put it over his head.
Well, Cherie just made it so. She just basically just goes, oh, we got it. Grab here. Let me have that other bag.
You didn't have him take the elevator?
You get this up there. Well,
There's a fucking elevator?
It's way on the east wing.
We had
We have to cross the moat again?
Yes.
Way over there.
we had lightning last night. I think it's on the fritz. So
You guys had hail last night?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think we did. I think it barely passed us.
We did. A lot.
I'm sorry. Did you? Oh, are the cars okay?
Yeah. I put a mattress out there.
Did your power go out?
Do you really do that?
No.
So your cars fit in your garage?
Not even one.
No,
fits
you
in
know
my
that. We
4-car
talk to him
garage.
all the time when he's in his garage.
I thought that was. I don't know.
Dude, hey, do y'all have those people that in your neighborhood that have the thing that airs up around the car? We have.
No,
we
I
have,
haven't seen-
we have about 6 of them in this
I don't
neighborhood.
live in that kind of neighborhood.
Oh,
like you do.
it's the fucking funniest thing in it because it's like. I don't
Bubble boy
know.
shit.
You have insurance. I mean, like, what the
That's
fuck?
my whole thing.
Yeah.
I would probably, if it wasn't too bad, just take the check and go spend it on myself.
That's what I did.
And
I
live
used to
with a
do that.
Fucked up
That's
car.
what Sean
And then-
did. Sean bought a bunch of musical gear. What?
I keep getting little cards on my car windshield when we go to baseball games and shit. It's like, call me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, somebody hit my bumper.
Do you have
No,
aggressive men stopping and yelling at you?
No, it's not quite that far, but it's all these hail companies.
Yeah, they want to fix
I'm
your
like,
hail
just let
damage.
my car have my cellulite. Like I like my card back to my butt. Let it go.
Body shaming.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah, Sean's fucking car looks like it got hit by a machine gun, and and it's fucking crazy. I'm
But
pretty
does
sure.
it go?
Yeah, works great.
It's
Right,
fine.
Sean? Yeah, you just took the check and bought gear, didn't you?
No, I went to go file it, and they said that they were gonna, because of how much damage, they would have to pretty much replace the top cab, and they were just gonna total it and take it away from me. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm keeping it. So I just canceled the claim.
Okay, chatty, Jesus.
All right, so the first order of business is I am going to open up a birthday present from Woody while everybody's trying to get drinks because you guys can't tell what's going on. So I'm just going to open this up. Apparently, it used to be my Christmas present. And he just, it's the greatest wrapping job of all time. And, oh, this is fucking cool as shit. It's,
Can you lift it up over the computer so I can see it?
Oh, it's on purpose.
Is it a bigger goat?
It fucking took me a second. At first, I thought it was somebody else. And then I fucking figured out what he's done. He got me the What About Bob
Oh
Pop.
my God.
What do you call
Funko
these?
Pop.
Funko Pop.
Oh, wow.
And if you don't know this, there is only one movie that I literally am feeling anxiety right now. I'm not joking. There is only one movie that makes me so anxious I can't actually function.
I can't believe there is a What About Bob Funko Pop.
And so
so awesome.
What is this?
I just want to say this is cool as shit, and
That's
maybe this
awesome.
will help me get over my fears
Yeah,
and
you gotta
my
prop him
anxiety.
up there.
He's got his book, his baby steps. God, that makes me so anxious.
I love it.
It makes
his
me
goldfish
so
around his neck,
Yeah,
man.
it's
That's-
goldfish. I mean, and for those of you who don't know, the reason it makes me anxious, I don't like those kind of movies where there's something wrong, and like only one. It's the guy. Everybody keeps thinking. It's like what's that movie? Meet the Parents. Is that Ben Affleck?
Yeah, no,
No,
it's
I mean
Ben
Ben Stiller.
Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Like that one pushes me almost to that point where it's like it's not his fucking fault that the cat ate the ceiling fan or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
you know,
I
like,
see. Yeah.
Talked about
Or
this.
planes, trains, and automobiles like that.
It's that one's not so much. Maybe that's because I watched that one as a kid. But like, you know, with this What About Bob, it's like nothing Richard Dreyfuss can do is right, and he's just losing it everything, and he does nothing wrong the entire time. This guy is a fucking shithead.
Stresses me out.
It does, man. Anyway, thank you guys. This is super cool, and I will display it here in the daycare, and hope that it helps me to get over some of my my feelings of anxiety. My wife ran down to grab a wine glass. So while she does that, I do have a chance to do this, guys. I'm pretty excited about it. I didn't prepare a bunch of things. But I do, gosh, I'm just so excited about it. Let me get Tim Toole on the phone real quick. Hey, Tim, are you there?
Fuck you, Rich.
No, it's me, Jaret. Hey, Woody is here in studio,
Yo.
and I'm gonna do the thing. Is that cool?
No.
No, I'm gonna the deal that we talked about earlier, and you were like, "That's a cool idea."
No.
Okay, so don't do it.
Probably not.
Okie dokie. All right. Well, I was gonna do it during the podcast.
Is the podcast.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. So is it cool to grab? I mean, Woody, he brought his wife here.
Hey, she's hot.
Okay, now the thing is, this is getting like, look, I'm just gonna let you go and. Okay, all right. Anyway,
Fuck.
I know. Okay, I'm sorry I called. All right. Well, I'll talk to you a little bit later.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's a very bad rule.
But I'm so finally excited to be able to do this. So tonight, for the first time ever, I am going to do a plaque presentation.
Do we have music?
Holy shit.
So here's the thing.
They do exist.
There is a box down here next to Cherie, and I'll have her verify this a little bit later, that does have all the rest of the plaques in it. It's
She's shaking her head no.
in here.
I feel like this is a magician being like, it's a real rope, right?
So they do exist. And I've been hanging on to these for a very long time. There's been a lot of things that have happened. COVID-19,
COVID-20 coming up.
herpes scare, you know.
Oh, yeah. Big herpes outbreak of 2020.
So anyway, it is my pleasure on behalf of myself, Eric, Sean, Amy, and
Everett.
Casey, and Everett, to first present you with your very first 5 questions champion plaque for 5 wins. Congratulations.
I didn't prepare a speech. Thanks.
The next thing that you won was you were our first recipient of that, by the way. You were also the very first recipient of the Jaret Goes to the Movies 5 questions, 10 attempts plaque. Here you go, Woody.
All
Very,
right.
very good.
Different colored.
That's right.
Amazing. Wow. Track my progress.
It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah,
They're different
I
things.
got a system.
It's a happy accident.
I got a.
I just bought 100 of them.
It's like
Random
it's
colors.
like him, Greg Lee, and John Giggler like all have 3, and I'm running out of colors. I'll probably have to start repeating at some point. Oh, this is a ceremony here. And then I believe not, I mean, maybe one time after, or maybe at the same time, because you are the greatest that's ever played the game. I now present you with your 10 wins plaque. Oh, shit.
Hilarious.
That's so funny. I'm about to get my 15. Do you have that one
Yeah.
ready? We can just do that.
That one we do not have. I don't pre-order them.
I told Jaret that he needed to do the ceremony and then tell you that we have to officially mail them to you.
No, you do not want to wait for
Put
that.
it back in the box.
I'm going to be honest. I actually have been thinking about just going, hey, can I delegate this to anybody else on the cast to just mail these out if I fucking order them?
No, this
You know
sets-
that I will do that.
No, this sets a good precedent.
That could
I'll
be
do it.
That'd be a good
Okay.
Emma job.
If you want your shit, you have to come here to the studio.
No.
We don't give a fuck
They'll be-
where you live.
They'll be right there.
Yeah. So anyway, all that said, Woody,
For a
you have
pocket-sized
supported this
plaque.
show for so very long, from another part of the world while fighting for a country, not once but twice, I believe, there and back. Continuing to support this particular program, been one of our original supporters, been one of our original champions. So congratulations on today's 3 plaques, and here's to many, many more.
Absolutely.
We like to assume this is one of, probably your biggest accomplishment.
It is.
You are a decorated hero from the armed forces, but I assume that this ceremony is right up there with
Probably
all
the
of them.
biggest
I'm
moment
gonna
of
roll
your
around
life.
in these naked later on tonight. That's a
Nice. I like it.
yeah.
I like it.
Oh, I just assumed it would be here.
Well, I am on the casting couch, so I just wonder when I'm gonna have to get naked and suck Eric's dick.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, it's
We usually have
8:32.
male talent here, but they weren't able to make it. So
Oh, that's unfortunate.
we do. Greg Lee has said congratulations. You got a bunch of congratulations coming in on the chat room.
Thank you, chat.
Anyway, it's a pleasure to actually have somebody see them and to know how hilarious it
They are
was
real.
when they first came in, and I thought that I had no idea what I was opening, and
we have plaques that are in danger of being trampled on by the dwarves.
new Patreon supporters, guys, we got them. New Patreon supporters, we've got them for the show. At the $1 level, Lindsay Sponsel is rocking with us these days. Eric, you're gonna like this one. Perhaps before your second favorite of the Millman brothers, but probably creeping up to maybe a second or maybe a 1.5 maybe. But Jeff Millman has gone to the $35 level.
He just joined a month ago.
Yeah, but he wants to be an alternate. I can see he wants to be an alternate and versus his brother. I get it.
And I want him
And
to be
why
an
not
alternate.
sneak in there through the $35 back door?
The back.
We can have a
You
three-way.
get in the front door for $50, $35, you get in the back door.
It's a real bargain.
That's
when you
how
think about it.
Patreon works around here.
You get the mouth for $100?
I can't offer that. Yes. No. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Hop is back at the $20 level. And brand spanking new at the $35 level. He can now do a review anytime he wants, and we will play it on the show. He will be an alternate for 5 questions. He gets all the other perks, and he will be getting the shot glass and all of that shit. David Kendrick, $35 level. Thank you, David. Thanks, David, Dennis, Jeff, and Lindsay. This is a David Dooley and Woody Chambers production. Woody Chambers in studio for the first time. Let's thank our producers who are all at the $20 level and above on patreon.com/Jaret Goes to the Movies. Ad Craner, Amy Pittsinger, Andy Smith, Brian Mason, Brian Dunning, Celeste Mary Meadows, Shell Ordway, Chris, the $6 million man. Scratch that. Chris, the $12 million man, Cranfill. Chris Jacobs, Corey Reed, Daniel Cotton, David Dooley, David Kendrick, David Murray, Dennis Hop, there he is, Dennis Chambers, Derek Smith, Diane Small, Don Petretta, Gage Strickland, Gloria Sass. Calling Gloria. That's a pretty good one. Gloria Sass. Nobody laughed at that one.
I did. That's funny.
You don't have to laugh at it.
Okay, then I won't stop from now on. Gregory Cordone, Greg Lee, Greg Stevens, a Hangover You Don't Deserve podcast. Jared Spear, Jason Aylesworth, Jeff Millman, Jeff Yeager, fucking Joe Barlow, Joey Bishop, John Gickler, Joseph Richards, Josh Millman, Kate Etro, Katie Gardner, Kim Murphy, Kirsty Fisher. Lily Holohan, Lisa Winsel, who I wish was in studio for this movie, but again, it's just time. Lucy Murray wants to be better. Mandy Pretty, Michael Price, Mike Breton, Mike Leblanovitz, Nick Brignoni, Rodon James. By the way, it's I've always called him Rodon.
Raw dog.
It's Rodden.
Yeah, Rodden.
Rodden. So like it's like Texan, like they leave the O out. And they usually add letters over there. Like color has a U and shit, you know? Electricity, it's a silent T.
Yeah,
It's
aluminium.
yeah, what's the one? Privacy. We heard last night. We heard last night on Sherlock.
Yeah,
'Cause they're
Sherlock is blowing my mind.
No shit.
Yeah.
Because we're
That's a
watching.
great show.
Because if I could every time you're on tour like have the closed captions underneath people, I probably would learn a lot more because I'm
Yeah, totally.
fucking cuppa.
There's only that one. I mean, I don't know that I've heard any that I didn't know, but I think there's been a couple that have surprised you. Where you're just like, the fuck is that we're talking about? I even told you one the other day. Oh, by the way, this is this. I can't remember what the fuck that was.
I don't know. There was one where I was like, "What?" And you were like, "I have no fucking idea."
Really? Oh,
Also, we're the last people in the world to watch Sherlock.
apparently, yeah. Chris Burney.
I haven't seen it
Not
yet.
the last.
Yeah, he laid it on us the other day. Yeah, you guys are the last ones to ever fucking watch the show. Okay, well, I was just
How
expressing.
could he even know that?
Yeah, well, apparently, he knows all.
He is the keeper of good television.
It has
shows.
The Hobbit and Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbund.
Cumbersnatch. I
It's
don't
like
know.
Dicker Flick
Cucumber
Cumberbatch.
Is he the Hobbit?
No, the
Benedict Arnold.
no, not Benedict.
Elijah
Arnold.
Wood.
No, not that dude. The other dude, Watson
Ben Instinct Cumberdunked.
in The Hobbit.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that.
Cool.
Yeah. We
Fun
figured it out.
I want a cricket
Should
button.
watch it sometime.
Ray Elliott, Rich Osborne, Robert May, Sean Blackstone, Sean Barger, Steve May, my good friend Steve May, Steve Rhodes, Tim Toole, who we heard from earlier in the program, Tim Trafton from Maine, Trey Wren, Vinny Cataldo, Wendy Matta, Woody Chambers. He's fucking right over there, guys. Give him a round of applause. Okay, stop that. Zodiac Zach and Sfee Hurst, everybody. Give it up. All right, guys. So we are talking about the movie Grease 2. We do have a fan-submitted movie review. So, Sean, let's throw it to Greg Lee, our longtime supporter and fantastic, actually, I think in second place. Tied for second for the most wins ever in 5 questions. So give it up for Greg Lee. Let's see what he's got to say.
Hey guys, Greg Lee here. I'm a few scotches to the wind, as you could tell by my rosy cheeks, and I wanted to make sure I got a review in for Grease 2, and also to say happy birthday to one of the coolest guys on the planet, Jaret Reddick. I'm wearing my costume that I wore on the Peggy Sue Got Married episode because I don't have anything that's close to Grease. So you got to improvise in these situations when you do these things impromptu. But did want to throw my 2 cents in on this movie because I actually didn't get to see this one in the theaters. I saw it on cable, and I was a teenager at the time and put it on, and it was okay when I was watching it. I love the original, so this one was kind of like the same thing, just in reverse. I mean, I think everybody knows that. But what was horrible for me the first time I watched it was I had my girlfriend over at the house, and we were watching it on VHS, and the song Reproduction came on, and my mom, because I think I was 15, flipped out and embarrassed me in front of my girlfriend, made me take the videotape out, take it back to the video. It was not a good day for me. So this movie has kind of a rough place in my heart, so to speak. Otherwise, after the second time I watched it, I didn't like it at all. But it's one of those movies, I think, that the repeated viewings, it kind of grows on you, and it becomes one of those things that you get caught up in the music. I wouldn't say it's better than the first one, but it is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to hearing you guys take on it tonight and hearing the 5 questions and all that. And again, want to say happy birthday. And I love all you guys, and I'm glad to be a part of this awesome podcast. So take it easy. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Greg. That was awesome, man. Dude, it's hard. Somebody's been supporting something that you do. I mean, and here's the thing. We work hard on this show. We put a lot of time into it, and it really is. I do it for fun. I do it to hang out with you guys. If it were for the money, we wouldn't have made it for a month. But it's super cool to have one of your friends drinking a bunch of scotch, one of your supporters drinking a bunch of scotch, dressed up in the wrong movie outfit, and then pretty much just tell you how shitty it was, but in the nicest way possible.
I mean, I kind of, maybe on the second watch, I started to understand.
I think I saw this movie for the first time when I was about 15, and my mom had the exact opposite situation. I was watching this movie in our living room, and she walked in, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I had just started it, and I was like, "There's a Grease 2," and she went, "Oh no. You don't want to, you should watch it. Give it a try, but it's going to be awful, but you probably should for the sake of."
Well, Grease 2, PG, 1982. I didn't see this at the theater either. But I did see Grease 1 in the theater, which is...
Do you know what it was rated PG for? I had to screenshot this because it was hilarious.
Sexual assault?
Sexual content, drug use, foul language, and brown face is what it's rated PG for.
Yeah, well, they're altering all of those, right? So, and he's right. So they will probably go back and add.
But what a weird thing under the rating PG.
Yeah.
Sexual content, drug use, foul language.
Where was their blackface?
Brown face. And I saw this at the very beginning. I almost took a screenshot of it from the TV, and I don't know when that happens.
I don't know when it happened either. They could have also taken it out because they do that a lot.
But then do they still have to say that's in there if they take it out?
Man, I don't remember a part. Anyway, that's super weird.
The only reason they even saying is just the fact that it has all those things on there, and then it's
for PG.
like fucking like a Pixar movie,
right?
PG, 1982, musical action thriller is what they do this under. No, this is so it's
not a comedy either. So
it is a comedy, and we're going to talk about why. 4 out of 10 out of IMDb on IMDb, 37% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Do you agree with those ratings?
Yes, I do. Because I don't think that this movie is for everybody.
It takes a certain level of intellect.
No,
and
I think that you have to sort of understand, when this movie happened, what the time was, and what it was reactionary toward. Because Grease wasn't a fucking movie. Grease was a play. That was a thing that was on Broadway and all of this. They got these big stars, John Travolta and Jennifer Love Hewitt, to be in the movie and to play Sandy and sing some songs and shit. This car was automatic. And that script was written with, all of this care and stuff. What I think that they did, and this is the goddamn honest truth. Maybe I'm getting into this too early. Is this too early?
I don't think so.
I just want to let you know that I can't find anything
About Jennifer Love Hewitt being in this?
No, she
Even a
was in the
photo.
first one.
Even the photo with the brown face thing. I don't know.
So interesting.
I can't find any information about that. I don't know if that's just like a weird thing that's on there. So if you know, let us know.
I think that you have to go into this knowing, okay, the songs worked really, really well in the first one. The dancing worked really, really well in the first one. And then there was some campy humor that sort of didn't even work in the first one. Like if there's uncomfortable moments in the first one is one of the greatest movies of all time. I don't think Grease 2 compares to Grease 1 at all. I don't even consider them though in the same category. To
but
me,
you've said
But this one's better.
no. I don't think it's better.
you said it's as good.
I like it more, but because I love the songs so much, and they're silly and they're odd and it's just nutty. And don't get me wrong. I mean, Grease is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I like Rocky Horror Picture Show, and those songs are fucking weird as shit. So I guess
Yeah. I mean, okay, so that's what I'm trying to say is that like I want you guys to go into. I don't think that this is a masterpiece. I think it's funny. I think there are a lot of it's campy, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Like they're playing, dude. What is his name? Adrian Zmed is the lead guy in this. The guy's 48 years old. But it's not like John Travolta was young. Playing.
No, he also looked
48 years
Yeah,
old.
there were a lot of old
Is it
people.
okay that
Yeah, the
Went
ocean,
there.
the whole ocean just.
Did you ever
Appeared.
start recording? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to get an hour into this
It's
thing.
have
new.
done that.
It's one of my favorite features on my new computer.
A screensaver.
Little fish tank.
I wanted it. Every time I walk in here, there's a fish tank, and it's the fucking
Okay, that's
best
fine.
thing
I
that's
wasn't
ever
trying
happened.
to derail everything. I just wanted to make sure.
It's a new feature.
Yeah, Max just got these.
Darla
I
likes
couldn't
the
have
fishes.
it. I couldn't have it on my old computer because I couldn't upgrade and it couldn't handle it. And now I've got this Raphael Septien or whatever on the
The old
OS.
kicker for the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's the new OS. They went like Sierra, Wolfbane, Raphael Septien or whatever, right? And then so that's
I
what
have no idea what you're talking about.
I just was being
I don't
stupid.
know why.
I'm doing because it's like Sierra and then Catalina, and so I'm just like Raphael
yeah.
Wine mixer.
Septien,
Like
Yeah,
you're
thank
literally
you.
speaking another language right now.
For the love of God. All right, budget on this one, $13 million. That's $40 million today. They made $15 million. What a great success. $40 million today, guys. And now, Eric, had you seen this before?
Oh no, you were pulling something. No. God, no.
You've never seen this
No.
before. So, and
Your parents didn't let you watch this one?
okay.
I'm not even sure I knew that Grease 2 existed until it was a thing you would mention. I
Right.
just no.
Man, you had to have been stoked. Okay, so, okay, let's get right to it then.
Over to Eric Pre-synopsis.
Welcome back to Rydell High. Two 25-year-old high school students who don't look anything like John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, but the guy looks a whole lot like Rex Manning, are back, and they're ready to dance and sing while they try to make peace between the Sharks and the Jets. Will Catwoman be able to convince Rex to take her to prom? Will Rex get his car up and running to win the big Greaser 500 race? Find out in Grease 2, the only sequel worse than Jaws 4.
That's pretty good. Now, did you ever see Meatballs 2?
No, I never saw Meatballs 1.
Oh, my.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too.
I did see
It's
It's
that.
better than the first one.
I agree.
I am
think
really
so,
showing
too.
my age right now. That's fucking. I gotta have to start doing a Jaret goes to the
You
movies.
say meatballs. I think I
older
thought
version.
heavyweights. I don't know why.
Pre
fair.
1984. Whatever. But all right. So obviously you're taking the piss, and you didn't think you were going to enjoy this. Let's go and see. Now that Eric made that up. He thought that's what the synopsis was going to be. This is the real one.
Over to
Eric.
for his synopsis.
A British student at a 1960s American high school must prove himself to the leader of a girls' gang whose members can only date greasers.
So the girls' gang has members.
Well, they're a lot smaller and harder to find.
No
Some
kidding.
say they don't even exist.
Definitely harder to find.
And I've never experienced one.
multiple cocks.
Was that's a new rule, right? Because that wasn't a rule in Grease 1. What's her face was dating that jock.
Okay, that's what I couldn't figure. I wrote down in my notes.
No, it
the
is.
thing is, if
Yeah.
you
Oh
get-
no, that was Sandy.
Sandy was dating the jock because.
But she wasn't a pink lady.
Right.
No, yeah, pink ladies have always belonged to the T-Birds.
So if you're a pink lady, you can only go out with one of these 4 ding-dong heads, and that's it.
That's right.
It's just one of these 4 dudes.
Yeah.
So it's just like a regular high school friend group, but like they have jackets.
And they pass
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
around. And
I started thinking about this today, and it was that started to get me. And
I don't think I'd ever noticed that he dated all the girls at the same time.
he's basically coming off a summer where he got dumped by Stephanie. What's the story, Stephanie? And anyway, here's the thing. This is the thing that I realized for the first time watching it as an adult, because I'm not sure when the last time I fucking saw this was, even though I still know all the songs.
all the words, every single word.
I mean, I'll tell you guys why later, but this is 1961. Like, the motorcycle gang as we know it in the 50s when Grease happens or whatever is coming to an end. Like, I think they're actually being funny about the fact that these guys are bumbling idiots. They don't even fucking want to fight the other gang, and that's just it. It's like there comes a time when, why are you shaking your head no?
Because I think it's the opposite of that. You're giving them too much credit for putting that much
Thought?
subtle thought into a well-designed script, when the reality is this script was only half finished when they started the movie, and they just did what the fuck ever. And I think you're just interpreting it that way. I don't think that it's...
Okay, Mr. Trivia. Is that really what happened?
Yeah.
Don't fucking Woody. God damn it! Don't come in here and do that. Okay, you can if you want to. I don't give a shit.
Happy birthday.
Day to you.
I'm not trying to be mean to you,
Woody's
Jared,
wife
especially-
is a Jew. For real, I found that out before the show. Yay!
She killed Jesus.
She did say, what's in front of him? She did say that. Like, what is it?
All right, now you're okay. Anyway, it just started to feel like, and okay, sure. I mean, and maybe it's sloppy. Maybe it's, again, it doesn't really make sense that the one guy, I don't know. It just makes me feel so good. I just, when this thing first starts, and you know what? Fuck it. Let's get into the movie, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play that first clip and let's dive in and let's, I did all my bits, right? I'm good to start the movie?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it.
How long have you been in America?
Just about a week. I'm staying with my aunt and uncle.
Oh, these are the lockers. Take a locker and lock it. Yeah, because these guys will steal everything.
Thanks.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just putting a few things in my locker.
This locker. Excuse us.
No one touches these lockers, okay, pal? What's the matter? You can't read that? That spells T-Bird.
Which spells us.
And this is a protected landmark.
A slice of American history.
Big.
I think I understand.
Good. Real Einstein.
By the way, my name's Michael Carrington.
Well, I'm a Google bro.
Well, this is your new locker, Shakespeare.
Be debated by foreign.
You okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Don't let these guys bug you.
I won't. Don't worry.
Did you like Michelle Pfeiffer's butt right there? Shoot him.
Yeah.
You did?
Okay,
Yeah, she's
did any parents recognize the fucking nerdy guy's voice from
Yeah.
a horrible Christmas movie?
Was it the guy from the Polar Express? And he looks like him too. That's really him?
Yep, and that was this long ago, and he still sounds like that.
So that
little,
is-
little nerdy,
my
like,
God.
I heard we're gonna go to see
I
Santa.
hate that kid.
So
Yeah,
that is
everybody does. Every
that's-
parent hates that kid.
That is, I was going to bring him up, and I'm so glad you did, Case. That is Eddie Deason. He is.
He's in your face.
As indeed.
This guy has been in more shit than you could ever fucking imagine. He's
Really?
He's on SpongeBob. He's been in
Is he SpongeBob?
that. No, he's not SpongeBob.
I mean, with a voice like that.
He's the seagull in SpongeBob. He's a bunch of stuff. But this guy has made a living off of doing this voice. He was in Lloyd in Space, which is a TV series for 3 years. Oswald, he was on that for 3
Sesame
years.
Street.
Dexter's Laboratory for 7 years. Pigs Next Door. It's crazy the amount of stuff this guy has done.
Good for him.
Do parents hate this character more than they hate Caillou?
No, nobody hates anything more than
No.
Caillou. I never had to do Caillou.
I don't know what that is,
Just
but I know
policy.
that so
Just take
many
my word
people
for
hate that kid
I wish
character
he would
baby.
just finally kick the bucket.
Although a funny story about Caillou, my little sisters, who are still very young, they loved Caillou. And they would go on their iPads and go down YouTube rabbit holes watching Caillou clips all the time. And one day, he's a little bald, annoying kid. One day, sometimes they get into other languages and stuff, and they wouldn't care because they're just watching this creepy show and this whiny baby sister. It's the fucking worst. And my stepmom overheard some German Caillou going on and walked over, and there's a little white supremacist Caillou on her screen.
No.
It makes sense.
Because he's bald. Just living his best, smoking a cigarette, like swastika jacket. Yeah.
Yeah, Caillou's the worst, but it's mostly because of his little sister, who's the fucking
Rosie.
Rosie, man. I mean, this girl just she communicates.
What is this
by
thing on
giggling.
Nickelodeon or
It's finally canceled.
Yeah.
They finally fucking got rid of it.
Is that what it was on?
Oh, I don't know. I only ever saw it on my kids' tablets, and I just wanted to slap it out of their hands.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Now, my kids used to watch that shit, actually.
It's fucking awful.
Used to come on that. What's that? There used to be this channel. They had like the bedtime show or whatever, and it was that and Hello Tiger. What was that?
Oh, Daniel Tiger.
No. Sorry. So, Peppa. No. Hello Kippa.
That's Peppa
Pig.
No. It's the dog. I think. Hello.
Benji.
Hello, Tiger.
Wishbone.
Hello, Kipper.
What's
Kipper?
the story, Wishbone?
Was it Kipper? No. Oh. Hello, Kipper. I think it was Kipper. And then and Arnold, hello, Arnold.
They call him
And he was a pig, and his name was Arnold.
That is so dangerously close to your Chris Burney impersonation.
It is. Hello, Kipper. Yeah, Kipper the dog was on there.
Man.
Thank you,
I
Sheree.
remember that.
Apparently, I missed all the good ones.
It's way before my
Hello,
time.
tell you
Tiger.
that Caillou
And then
is
he,
so bad.
hello, Tiger.
I'd rather rewatch Grease too.
Oh, big statement.
No,
All right, Jesus Christ. All right, guys. So, if I could just ask that as we get into this, it's fine if you take a huge dump on this movie. It's fine. But at least think that the bits that are actually funny are fucking funny. Because
I laughed in this movie.
I wrote down the times I laughed.
This
both of them.
opens up with a banger. The principal coming out, and she just goes, if the Russians can put on a man on the moon, imagine what our small American minds could do, or whatever. And it's fucking funny, because you got to think, it's 1961.
I thought both of them were actually really funny.
Right. They were great.
I
And
enjoyed
that
them.
principal was great in the first one, too. And by the way, Eugene, that Casey just brought up, so I didn't realize... I remember him from the first movie. He's the same character. He's just still in high school.
Well, he's a nerd, but he failed.
Well, this high school is for anyone from 15 to 74.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
Yeah, what's her name came back from cosmetic school to
Just to go
retake
back.
chemistry in high
Just
school.
to-
I was like,
Yeah, like you can just go back and take a class.
All right, so first of all, this thing starts with a 9.5 minute long song and dance number.
Yeah. So I was going to bring this up.
That's 3 times longer than it needed to be.
Literally dancing into the school by a song by the Four Tops.
And on day 1, hour 1 of the first fucking day of school, they've already blown up the chemistry lab.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like on day 1, they're just like, here's where you keep your pencils, and here's, you know, the syllabus and shit.
Yeah, but this is high school.
Like,
this is high school. Everybody's going back.
Yeah, but nobody dances.
Back to school. You know what I mean? Like you going to fucking dance your way into that fucking school. You know, but I get it. That's what I text you guys. That dance number starts, and what I love about it so very much is it doesn't matter like what the mood of the character is who joins in.
They gotta be dancing.
Well, they'll kind of be like, you know, standoffish for a second, and then all right, well, let's go, and they're into it or whatever, and everybody gets into the thing, and it's a great song.
That's okay. That's a musical for you. I mean, that's okay, and I'm not above musicals. I like musicals. I'll tell you this right now. We can just cut to the end. This movie's 2 hours long.
Yeah.
If they would have taken the first hour and made it 15 minutes and taken the last hour and made it an hour and 15 minutes, this movie would have been fine.
Right.
It wouldn't have been great, but it would have been better than it was this. I looked at an hour and went, what the fuck? Another hour of this? Nothing's happened
Interesting.
yet.
So I don't disagree. I don't think that it needed to be 2 hours.
I just did to this movie what you did to Footloose. I just went I pushed that little like Pornhub 10-second button over and over again until the songs were over.
I did the same thing on some of them. Just
30 minutes.
I mean, because there are some songs that should have been cut.
Plus, I know all the words. You sing them at me.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely songs that should have been cut, and it this is too long. I agree. Should have been an hour and 20 minutes. It would have been easy to tell the story if you would have just cut the fucking
everything.
No, but most especially like the Chameleon song or whatever the fuck, where he's in the cafeteria. Like, what the hell was all of that? Like, you need.
Oh, that one was confusing.
Meant nothing to the entire fucking movie at all.
I couldn't figure out the plot line with him doing other people's homework for them.
I thought that was going to go somewhere.
It didn't go anywhere. That you could have cut every part of that.
I mean, he
out.
got money for his motorcycle.
Yeah, that's how he bought the motorcycle.
I mean, he might as well have just been a man
At
whore.
the end, he was gonna be like, you guys all wanted to pass your classes or something, but yeah, same thing. Like,
I feel like you could have cut out the whole talent show. I mean, what was the talent show for?
So
Yeah,
the talent
they built
show,
that up.
Well, and here's the thing about the talent show. It's the best and stupidest part of the whole movie, and here's why. The songs are fine, and you get little doses of them or whatever. I honestly think Girl for All Seasons is a fucking musical masterpiece. But no one rehearses for a talent show the entire school year. You know, like they made it stretch over
Nobody
this time.
that wins.
And all of this shit, you know.
You didn't rehearse for the whole year?
So, I mean, even honestly, they could have even cut the Mr. Sandman. I mean, but that was a point. There was a point to that. Like,
that was the only part of the talent show I did like, was thinking that they were going to sing Mr. Sandman, and then nothing.
They got tied up in the shower.
All this taught me is then,
which was hot.
If you're good, you get tied up in a shower.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh, is this? Do we already go here?
What? So anyway, I honestly think that dance number coming into the school, it literally, I was by myself on my couch, all 3 of my dogs on me, just with the biggest smile on my face.
Did it make your TT tingle?
It's so happy. Yes, it did.
Could they have found 6 actors who looked any more uncomfortable dribbling a basketball than the 6 that they chose for that
I
dance
literally
number?
have that written down.
But hold on though, if you go back, but if you go back to the original Grease, it's not like they fucking went and got fine specimens of men and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like
I'm just saying, if you're going to throw dribbling basketballs into a dance routine, just have 6 guys who have ever in their entire life before the day of filming picked up a basketball and know what it feels like and knows what happens when you bounce it.
I have the greatest joke in my head that I can't tell.
Yes,
because
you can.
No, I can't. But
it's
it deals with how it's rated.
At the break?
Oh.
Thanks, baby. Anyway, so you guys, so there's these two twins in the movie, and they were the first time I ever saw them, they were on a Double Mint commercial, where Double Mint gum,
double the pleasure,
double the fun. Put one in your pussy and one in your that's not
in your bum.
No, that's not. Okay, that's not it. That was on a porn I saw.
Sure, that's it.
Yeah, but anyway, those two twins went on to be in a sitcom. No, they were on a sitcom called Double Trouble, and they played Kate and Allie, and I fucking loved it because I was in love with this Allie.
You picked a favorite twin?
Yeah, well, one of them was a nerd with a ponytail, and the other one was cool and went out and didn't put a ponytail.
Which one do you like?
I just fucking said Allie.
Okay, we don't know which one is the nerd.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
Was it Ginger or was it Marianne?
That's coming up in just a second, actually. We're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss Paulette. Let's go ahead and do it right now.
Okay.
Okay, take yourself out of you hating on the movie, and again, let's do a fucking show here.
Have I said I hated the movie?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Then
okay,
relax.
But let's continue to have conversations about it before I get butthurt and just throw my hands up in the air and just fucking
cancel the podcast.
Cancel my birthday.
Oh no! You would never cancel your birthday. You love your birthday.
That's fucking true, actually. Yeah,
such a big deal.
I don't give a shit. People hate growing old. I fucking love it. I love my birthday. It's the greatest. I love the shit.
Yeah,
anyway,
you.
So this,
which he's not used to.
I'm not used to it.
He lives his whole life just being.
I'm not used to attention.
Yeah.
I'm not used to attention. Freaks me out. So Paulette, I couldn't figure Paulette out as a kid.
Which one is Paulette?
She's the one that's looks like Marilyn Monroe.
Well, wants to look like
that he's like just hugging up on and kissing all the time. And then you got Michelle Pfeiffer, who's sort of dressed down or whatever. Now, as a child, I did know that Michelle Pfeiffer was super hot. I think I wanted to think Paulette was hot. I'm not sure I ever fucking got that.
That looks like a man in drag.
No, okay.
I didn't think she was very pretty.
What you said is going to take away from my statement, but I know why you felt like you were supposed to think Paulette was hot. You don't think you can figure this out psychologically a little bit?
Oh no, is it his mom?
Oh, because she looks like my mom.
Because it's the hair and the makeup and the thing. Your mom was an Estee Lauder girl. That's your thing.
Yeah.
It's like the weird dreams you used to have,
Oh.
What do you mean used to? It's fucking weird. I wake up, now I call them nightmares, but yeah, it's the same shit.
Mommy nightmares?
It's the same dream.
But you know what I mean? I don't know who we were watching one time, but it was somebody on TV and they had fire engine red hair and just a bunch of fucking drag queen makeup. And Everett was like, she looks good. She's pretty.
Oh, that just happened the other day, actually.
That was a different time. But the first time I'm like, he's going to literally just be attracted to drag queens when he grows up.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
It's your eyelashes, babe. It's just like...
even whenever he was a newborn baby, he'd be getting at those things that can't be natural.
That's not real.
Something's wrong with your face.
I think I put fake eyelashes on one time and my kids would not come near me. They were like, you have spiders on your eyes.
Have you ever seen those
kids are stupid.
Those things where they do like a 2-year-old kid or a little baby and the bearded dad shaves his face for the first time in their whole life and they do the peekaboo and they take it down and they always are like, ah!
I don't want any part of that. Now, so the plot is set up early in the movie. The first time I saw this, again, this came out when I was 10. It's funny how seeing this movie, I can remember starting to understand things, as I progressed or whatever as a human being in years. But today is the first time that I ever nymphomania. Hold on.
Nymphomania?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Nymphomania, which I was just like, I just caught that today, and I was like, oh, I didn't know what that was back then for sure. Yeah, it's a terrible disease. I'm trying to help her with it.
So many lives.
Yeah. But Frenchie is back, and Michael is coming down. Now, everybody understand that Michael is Sandy from the first one's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why did I always think, was Sandy Australian?
Yes.
And he's her British cousin.
Oh.
You got cousins from everywhere. You can have cousins anywhere.
I understand, but what was the point?
That's a fucking good point. Casey's just punching holes in this movie.
Well,
I don't need to punch any
British
holes anywhere.
people went to Australia, so
I know, but I just thought it was weird that they chose another.
Australia is basically all of the prisons from South Africa and England just released.
But don't you think it was a weird choice? Like, why wouldn't he have also been Australian?
And now they're super hot, all of them. They have the best fucking weather. Mm-hmm. They're fucking. We basically these motherfuckers. They just took all of their fucking crazy motherfuckers.
You told me nobody was hot when you went to Australia.
They also
Not
have
one of them.
spiders the size of your head there. So that's the trade-off.
I'm okay with that.
No, that's not a thing.
Everything in Australia will try to kill you eventually.
I actually do believe
it's like Jumanji.
Like giant ass snakes.
I believe that Amy could
Oh,
survive in
man.
Australia because she's a fucking weirdo.
I could totally do it.
She's the first one to freaking grab a snake out of a pool. There was a huge fuck off spider like just wandering around in her backyard. We're all sitting by this fire, and I'm over there being like, "Is anybody gonna fucking anybody want to go stomp on that spider's face real quick because it's horrifying?" And she was like, "Oh no, let it live. It eats the bugs." And everyone just like didn't kill it. And then that's what Amy does.
Everyone just like slowly takes their feet off the ground and puts it up on their chair. Like, I don't want it to crawl on me.
And the whole time I check in like every 5 minutes. I'm like, but we're really gonna go smash that fucking spider's face in, right?
I
Like,
almost tore my entire garage apart trying to kill a tarantula that was in it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Don't say
And
tarantula.
then
Wait,
I had this whole setup. It was on my workbench, and I hadn't cleaned it. So there's hammers and there's wood pieces up there. And I was like, all right, what am I going to do here? And so I got a bin and I set it like by the edge. And I got a 2x4 and I was just going to push everything off into the bin and then just like grab the bin and run outside. And God damn it, if I don't knock everything off the tool bench into that bin and then the spider just runs down the other way and up into my drywall. And that was the last we ever saw that.
Ooh, and it watches you sleep every night.
Making babies in your mouth.
Yes.
When we moved into the new
Fuck that.
You know, tarantulas are not actually dangerous,
It
right?
doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be rational.
I don't need it to not be dangerous, but I had read that they'll jump at you, and
They
that's
fucking
what I
will.
didn't want to happen. Was me go over there and try to like politely get it in there.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me.
I hate to be a bother.
Step in the box, please.
Do you mind?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Cheerio.
Because if it jumps on me,
Dude, I used to grow. I grew
That's
up in
the
a really.
fucking reason
we're
that
both gonna die.
That's the reason I don't like mice.
'Cause they're
they're
unpredictable.
these unpredictable little fuckers, and you don't know what's gonna happen. And I can't. They fucking jump 3.5 feet in the air. They do. One of them leads the Ninja Turtles and knows karate.
yeah,
They're
lives at sewer.
dangerous.
That
You
is
know?
I
true.
think that's a rat.
No,
He doesn't like those
shit.
either.
I don't like those.
When I was a little kid, I lived in a town, little podunk Texas town, and there were fucking tarantulas everywhere, and they just tormented my life. And like, I would be like reaching under my bed, like trying to grab a toy, and I'd like pull one out. Like, I'm not joking. Like,
Wow.
No.
Fuck
I say
those
nay.
things.
So listen, again, I used to watch this shit and all I wanted was to belong to a fucking leather jacket situation like that. And
I mean, this high school had 2 biker gangs going
the other
on.
guys don't go to
Wait,
this high
no,
school.
That's a different
Okay,
school.
well,
Are you
close
joking?
enough.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
I
Close
thought I
enough.
misunderstood.
Yeah, no,
horribly.
and I think they're actually already out of school.
Well, because they're 67
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah, in fact,
That guy was old in Grease 1.
no, it's not the same guy, but I thought it was.
What?
No, it's not the same guy, right?
I don't
Dennis
know.
Stewart. Let me see.
They're looking for a rumble, and we're gonna make them down.
No.
I think it's the same actor, but it's not the same character.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's gotta be. They're from Scorpions, right?
yeah, it's the same guy.
So
Wow.
that's what I was gonna say. Is I always thought that was the same guy when I was a kid. So I guess it is.
Yeah.
But now I guess I'm just older, and he looks more my age. And so I'm like, well, there's no way that guy would.
He looked your age in Grease 1. That's what's so.
Yeah. Hey, look at the
Startling.
nerd. Like, that was his big line in Grease 1. Hey, look at the nerd.
So I've never seen Grease 1.
What?
I do. So I've never seen
don't
Grease
think-
1. I know all the songs. I've never sat down and watched that thing from beginning to end ever.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, what?
So have you not been comparing this to Grease 1, or you're just calling this
Well,
a piece of
obviously not.
shit?
I never said it was a piece of shit.
Oh, to be fair,
okay.
you don't need to, you don't need
All right,
Grease
you're right.
1 to know this is a piece of shit.
Okay.
It was hard.
All right.
It was hard to follow along, because I hadn't seen the first one.
Right. Well, you do need to know about again. There's some really there's some really good comedy bits. Like when she's doing the announcements at the first. I realize I'm still at the first move. We'll go quicker, but it is my birthday. So they're just
Next
like
Saturday.
They're like, "Hey, Mr. Spears, welcome back. We're all rooting for you. Like, we're so glad that the facility decided it'd be better for you to be here in this environment."
It's Mr. Spears' second favorite character.
So fucking funny, right? And then she just goes, and also, if you, what did she say? She goes, band tryouts are coming out. If you play an instrument,
it's better to play with other people than
to play with yourself, right? And then fucking T-Bird. They're fucking. I mean, can you imagine if that fucking happened? And then there's a bunch of shit that happens. So, we're talking about the Scorpions, and these guys they don't go to this high school, but they will surely just ride up on the track.
And across the football field.
Yeah, and where did their leather jackets come from? After they were pushing the coach on the sled, and then all of a sudden they've got their jackets.
They probably
on
just snapped.
They were
Remember,
right
he'll just snap,
You
and
just
then
go,
somebody will bring it to you.
Jacket.
Yeah, jacket.
Light. So we used to have this thing. So here we go. So I used to pretend to be in Grease all the time. In third grade, it's how I got chicks. Basically, the other dudes would do soccer. And if I sang Grease songs with Kim Burris, Bobby Sue LaVorne, and Molly Jackson, then sometimes you could kiss on the mouth,
Yep. Lucas Warnecki and Kat Goodlow used to play Danny and Sandy.
All right,
and
so
I think they got to get married a bunch too.
For some reason, all through elementary school, I got to be the coolest guy in whatever situation it was.
Singing
showing of Grease.
So in Grease or in A-Team, I was Face.
In Footloose, you were.
I gotta cut it loose. I was.
Do you think because you were the only one that was like not too scared to just sing songs outwardly in third grade?
Interesting question. No, but I was one of the few. But anyway, we.
I'm just picturing your little tiny self and all the pictures I've seen of you being Danny Zuko.
And just your
God, I wish we could go
swinging
back.
I was Danny Zuko too, man. It was my favorite fucking thing in the world to do.
Little bowl cut.
It really
round face.
just no teeth in the front forever. It's just oh man.
He's just a cool rider.
Well, I could be.
Hey guys.
You guys want to play Grease again today?
No, guys, you guys know that this is true. I didn't talk like that because John Strickland actually talked like that, and he told us that he talked like that because he swallowed a chain.
Yes.
Whoa.
And then he would always talk about getting their dick sucked.
No, that's a different guy. Different guy. That guy.
Wouldn't it be funny
we
if
met
y'all
that
sucked his
guy.
dick?
Yeah, no, we met this guy in high school, and he'd be like, "Guys, let's get some chicks and suck our dicks." And that dude was like this skater guy, and he.
If it was only that easy, everybody would be getting their dicks sucked.
Man, I always thought it was the same chain
No,
guy.
it's a different guy.
Dang it, I'm
But
getting your
it'd be like-
stories crossed.
Well, and I have this shirt of this band Blast, and every time I put it on, I just think about that kid. I cannot think of that dude's name. I wasn't like.
If you're
super
listening
good
and
friends.
you were that guy.
But I'd be like, people are like, what is your favorite? I love Blast. I love skating music and these kind of things. And the friend that we had in common was named Steve Burns. So Steve Burns, and it was just the whole thing. And anyway, so get some chicks to suck our dicks is that guy. And the guy that swallowed a chain was John Strickland from grade school. But
how did he swallow it?
That's the whole point. That's what's amazing about the fact that he said that was that he literally had an entire school for years believing that the reason he talked like that was there's a fucking chain rattling in there somewhere.
Casey had a whole school believing that she knocked a girl out with her keys or something.
That was just a rumor. I didn't even start that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you did.
I did not. I promise. Stack of Bibles. I'd never started that rumor.
You hit her with a stack of Bibles?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it was another
bitch.
girl. Another girl is the one that got in the key in between the knuckles fist fight with somebody, and somebody just said it was me at Grapevine Mills Mall.
Yeah.
And I was like a pretty nice lady. Like I didn't feel like fucking up any faces with any key rings. And my dad was like, okay, no, you got to use this to your advantage. You're going into 9th grade. We're going to get you a janitor fucking ring of keys, and you're going to walk down those halls going, ching, 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 ching. And like
you
people,
buy keys for 10 cents
people
a piece
will
at Home
fear
Depot.
you.
Just don't swallow it.
Get away, I got my keys.
Bunch of
You motherfuckers.
keys.
I was very friendly.
I mean, you're the first person that I've met literally in my adult life that does that voice.
I think it's hilarious,
And-
but I have to be careful because I'll do that around my kids, like
And then,
it's
like-
funny. And then some little brother from a baseball team was in speech therapy for it, and I was like,
had that same thing.
okay,
Yeah.
I gotta.
Well,
And all of
I
our
mean,
kids
now
are even raised to be like super like sensitive to other people's stuff
Shit.
like that.
Yeah.
I actually asked my son the other day because he has 2 special needs cousins that he's never met, but eventually he probably will. And I just it hit me all of a sudden. I said, "Do you guys have like a circle of friends or something in your school? Like we used to have circle of friends, and that's where you go. And it was like the special ed class, and you could like spend like 1 class a week in there, or they come to your class or whatever you do." And I was like, "Do you guys have like circle of friends or like a class?" He was like, "No." And I said, "Oh, well, do you have like any like special needs students?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, a lot of them." And I'm like, "Oh really?" And he's like, "Yeah. Well, so-and-so's got this, he's got a bunch of allergies, so he has to be taken to a different room whenever we eat lunch." And then this kid over here, he's got, his growth development is really slow, so he's very small. And then this kid, when he reads, has to have a teacher come in, and I'm just like, holy fuck. They're like these old people in a nursing home sitting around the lunch table talking about their ailments, like openly and outwardly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm over here being like, every single kid, and I'm like, oh my God, they know that you have ADD, or don't they? They all fucking
Well,
know.
and that's the thing, like,
Like, oh my God.
we have
like,
this kid that'll play over at our house, and I'm like, hey, so and so, will you pick this up on your way out? And just everything. Oh, it's my ADD.
Wouldn't it be better
It's
though?
my ADD.
But wouldn't it be better if they went into school going ADD?
Easy as 1, 2, 1, 3.
7. What?
No.
Wait, what are we singing? What are we singing right now?
he does do that every day.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's get through this thing. That's what I was talking about earlier with you guys, where he goes, what have you been doing this summer? Oh, giving Paulette therapy for her disease, nymphoid mania. I had no fucking idea what that meant.
Till today?
Yeah, that's right. Well, no, I didn't. Okay, I see what you did. Come on, you didn't like the song Let's Bowl, Let's Rock and Roll. Hey, come on, let's get the show on the road.
Are y'all doing it? Take
It's
one?
This?
No. It was the tale.
That was a quick no.
This was the tale of 2 movies for me. I'm telling you, the first half of this offered 0. The second half of this movie had everything.
We're gonna score tonight.
That song
We're gonna
sucks.
score tonight. No, it was so good.
The bowling scene, I was only worried about them slipping.
Yeah, I don't think they greased those back then.
You're like, here's mom, like,
Oh, careful.
Well, I can't believe that you guys didn't like that song. That to me, it's such a great. It's such a great song in that whole world of like the musical. And again, I guess maybe I watch this differently. You know, that where I'm seeing it like it's on a stage or something. You
I
know,
listen to it like this.
I see, because she's fast forwarding past the.
Yeah, 10 seconds at a
Yeah,
time.
That was pretty
I get
good.
it. Yeah. All right. So, you know, the thing that made me the most uncomfortable this watch, besides the fact that anytime a man ran behind a woman, he had his arms extended down with his hands like grabbing towards the ass as they were running, which I realize is drama and that's for the stage. But at this point, I guess, you know, we're trying to not do that anymore. Anyway, but the whole deal with Johnny and Paulette and just how he consistently is just like, yes, okay, well, you know, I like that. And then, but hey, okay, well, that's the best average, but now for the best score. And he goes over to, Steph,
You're throwing a lot of names out there. I don't think I remembered any of their names. I just watched it and
Stephanie's Michelle Pfeiffer.
like, that's Shooter McGavin. That's Michelle Pfeiffer. That's Toothy. That's whatever.
Toothy McGavin? Is that his sister?
Cousin.
From
Australia, or
there were a lot of veiled or not so veiled threats of physical violence towards women in this, which was also kind of refreshing.
There were a lot of Me Too's in here.
Standing up to me is bad for your health. Like when she goes, smoking's bad for your health, standing up to me is bad for your health.
But he wasn't talking about that.
He was.
No. Okay.
There might have been a quick backhand there.
And you're short, and if you stand up, you might be closer to my.
Let's not do that to this
breathing, where
movie,
you might-
seriously. Well, we can do it. Let's do it. Okay.
I wasn't.
You can't not do this movie. There's about to be a bunker rapey scene.
So uncomfortable.
You're right.
If there is anybody on this show who has come out strongly in support of violence towards women, it is me.
You're in support.
All right.
You're in support of it?
He's
I
for
finally
it.
have the courage to tell you guys.
Yeah, he's been
and not
real
a lot
shy
of
about
people
it.
Will. But I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't see what the big deal is.
Slapped in my face.
It's admirable. Just black eyes for everyone.
Right.
And now, Jared Goes to the Movies presents everyone's favorite podcast game show. It's time for 5 questions, where we ask 6 questions, and the high score is 7. Here's your host, Jaret Reddick.
Hey, thanks very much. Sorry, the audience had a stroke all at the same time. Everybody just everybody had the hiccups.
Is that what a stroke sounds like, Eric?
I'm having a stroke. Hey, I smell toast. Now I'm all strokey. Hey guys, welcome to America's favorite podcast game show. We're going to be talking about the amazing film Grease 2. And before the rest of my cast decides to start jumping in on things about this movie, let's save it for the fucking podcast.
About how great it was? Yeah, we'll save it.
Okay, Save it. Everybody save it for the podcast. You guys know how this game works. It's super easy. One of you guys will be named the winner. I'm not sure how we get there, but sometimes we do. Jason, you've got 8 wins, 15 attempts. Josh, 7 wins, 17 attempts. So just one behind Wendy and Jason, but your record does matter. So this is an important one for you tonight, Josh. And then Joey Bishop, 5 wins, 10. You're 50-50, dude. So you are not far out of this is a big one tonight. She said that. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go. In the movie Grease 2. Here we go. Grease 2. Frenchie, that was also in Grease 1, was tossed out of beauty school. Why? Josh Millman, what'd you say?
Oh, she turned her hair pink.
All right, Joey?
I couldn't remember because this movie sucked.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's fucking incorrect, Joey. Jason, what did you say?
She failed tinting and her hair turned pink.
That's right. You're 2 of you guys got it right. Josh and Jason, Joey. If you do that all 5 times, it will be a fucking good bit. All right. Question number 2 will, of course, be about the movie Grease 2. In the movie Grease 2, when Stephanie, what's the story, Stephanie? When she tells us what it is she's looking for, she is looking for a blank blank. And then she sings about it. What is she looking for? All right, Joey, what did you say?
It took me 3 days to watch this movie.
Jason Aylesworth.
Lots of feels about this song and Michelle Pfeiffer, but cool writer.
All right, Josh Millman. Cool Rider, of course. She wants a cool rider. And if he's cool enough, he can burn me through and through. All right, question number 3 will, of course, be about the movie. He liked it.
That was actually an involuntary reaction.
That was better than Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, I listened to that
That
today.
was pretty good.
Not bad.
It's because we didn't rehearse. Like, had we rehearsed, like, we could nitpick, but we didn't go over who was going to sing what.
Nope.
And it was pretty fucking good. It almost needs a disclaimer, right? So the rest of the world should know, like, okay, we just turned this on and we just sang.
And we didn't have the words in front of us.
That's right. Yeah, because we weren't in control of that thing. Yeah, so fucking A. We did it, Eric. All right, guys, question number 3. It's 2-2-0, and question number 3 will, of course, be about the movie Grease 2. In the movie Grease 2, what is the name of the high school? All right, Jason Aylesworth, what's the name of the high school?
Rydell High School.
All right, Josh?
Rydell.
All right, Joey, you know this.
Michelle Pfeiffer wasn't hot enough to save this movie.
God damn it. Gosh darn it.
This is great.
3-0. Joey sticking with the bit, making us all laugh, and probably didn't actually make it through the movie. All right,
No,
guys.
I watched it. I just really didn't.
All right, guys. Question number 4 will, of course, be about the movie Grease 2. The movie Grease 2, what is the name of Paulette's little sister? And pencils down. Josh, we're back to you, buddy.
Dolores.
All right, Joey?
Are you sure this is a movie?
Jason Aylesworth.
That's Dolores.
It is Dolores. Wow. Ringers tonight.
Joey's playing the game where you just don't answer any of the questions. You just answer the last one.
At this point, he could go take a shit and be back for the final question, because that's what it's going to come down to. All right.
You can answer Prague at the end.
Josh and Jason, I might step on one of y'all's questions here, because I was going to ask a hard one. So if I do. Okay. All right, good.
I started doing what Amy does.
Okay,
Just have
good.
a list of.
All right, guys. Here we go. In the movie Grease 2, what year does the talent show take place? All right, Joey, what you got?
I actually got an answer. 1961.
I'm not going to tell you if that's correct yet. Jason, what'd you say?
61.
And Josh?
61.
Yeah, that's right. It's 1961. Very, very good. All right. All right. So that brings us to question number 5. We've got Josh and Jason with no. That was it?
That was 6.
Oh, that was 5. Oh, okay. So Josh and Jason both have 5. Joey with 1. Fucking now just changing shit up, and it's time for
Eric's off on attention game. For some unknown reason, singer Kim Carnes was offered the female lead role of Stephanie Zanoni, or whatever. But she declined because her music career was on fire and was never, ever, ever going to fizzle out as she recorded her way to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What is Kim's most streamed song, according to Spotify, with over 160 million plays to date?
Okay, Jason Aylesworth, what you got?
Not a clue. I don't have any idea who he's talking about.
Josh Millman?
Question mark.
Oh, no. Joey?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Kim Carnes?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
The answer is Betty Davis Eyes.
Very good.
That's a good song.
Remember when Buckwheat did it on Saturday Night Live? See, Betty Davis died.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Buckwheat Sings.
Wookin' Panub.
Pookin' Panub in all the wrong places. Wookin' Panub. And he just does the nod. All right, guys. Man, what an interesting predicament. I hate this, Jason. This is 4 coin flips to you. But you know what? It's the breaks. It's how the game works. Joey, you can sit back and just know that you're going to get a chance to win this whole thing. Josh Millman, you are against Jason Aylesworth in a coin flip to see who will face off against Joey. Jason, since you've been in the most coin flips ever, I'm going to let you choose who calls it in the air.
I'm convinced this app always comes up heads, so I'm going to call it, and it's going to go heads.
All right. He's going to call it. It's going to go heads. Sean, if you would do the honors and touch your phone. It is heads. He was right. He guessed it. Josh, man, I'm sorry. That you're going to need to root against Jason tonight to keep you in the running for the Champions Tournament. You had a hard-fought day. The beauty is you can sit back and relax and just realize that you did not lose tonight. Okay? All right. Now, you didn't win. You didn't win. Now, Joey, you're going to get a chance to answer Sean's super hard question if you get it right, if you win. If you don't get it right, you lose. You're not a loser. But you didn't win, did you? All right. Here we go.
It's time for Sean's questions, the 7th question, and sometimes it's hard.
Joey, history or anatomy?
I'm good with not doing any. I mean, I wouldn't have known the answer.
I don't know. I think it's going to be kind of fucking funny if you win, to be honest. So, but
yeah, let's try again.
Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, just pick one and try.
Okay, we'll do anatomy.
Director Patricia Birch turned down what now famous actor because he was too short?
Too short.
All right, Joey does not know. Let's get Josh.
Just think of all the short actors.
Al. Oh,
Webster.
Oh,
Gary Coleman.
He was a little too short. You're right.
Just a little guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have fit the role.
In your pocket.
They had to put him on an apple
Joey,
crate.
you don't know?
No.
Okay, Josh, what you think?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is the answer. But guys, you know what that means?
Winner.
Jason Aylesworth is our winner tonight. Jason, you have now gone one up on Wendy to get yourself in the top 5, and that actually makes Wendy number 5. So you have leveled out our top 5. And but we do have another couple of shows until we do this contest. Guys, as always, you're 3 of the best, and we could not do this show without you, as you know. And I know it always comes down to a coin flip for you, Jason, and I know it's always some kind of fucked up thing, Josh, but that's the name of the game, and I think that's why you keep coming back. It's like a casino, only with bullshit prizes.
They think they're so cool just because they got wheels. Dolores, go home!
Yeah, well, it looks like you and me don't make the grade.
Yeah, with them it's all these weird codes and rules and pledges about cycles. You gotta be a biker or a biker's old lady. But without a cycle, forget it. Pisses me off.
We're both in the same boat. I sure can't afford a cycle without a job.
Yeah, but me, I'm willing to negotiate. I offer to be a pink lady mascot. It ain't the coolest job, but it's a start. Think they'd listen? Forget it. Pisses me off.
Well, it's pretty late. I think I better walk you home.
Oh, I don't need a babysitter. Okay.
Well, why don't you think of it as a date? Okay.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Come on. You know, when I'm in the 12th grade, I know I'm going to be the head of the Pink Ladies. My Pink Ladies will rule the school. They'll be the best. We'll have the best-looking jackets. I always tried to put letters on this jacket, you know. Didn't work. It fell right off. It was really embarrassing because it happened in front of my sister, Paulette. I didn't mean for it to happen, but it did.
Before this gets weird, that girl is supposed to be 14. He's supposed to be 17.
And I don't actually think it was weird. I think he was being polite and actually being.
He was, but at the end of this movie, she ends up being with the. Hold on, no. At the end of this movie, she ends up with the smaller dude from the T-Birds.
The guy that looks like Sean Astin.
Yes, and it's very important to know that, like, yeah, they're 16 and 14. I mean, they're
or 45 and 11, whatever.
Yeah, but it's who they're playing. Listen,
I'm worried about that. This is
I have played
scene.
opposite a child on screen before in the video for Melt With You.
Oh yeah,
and it was fucking weird doing some acting because I think at the time I was like 32 and she was 17. And
that doesn't sound like you at all.
Yeah,
it's only
real far off.
Really?
Okay, guys, I was just
How old
fucking.
was I during that video?
In his defense, those were big wieners.
How old were you? 36.
I didn't say that. I don't know how old I was. I don't. Anyway, it was fucking weird.
You're like 13?
Yeah. Now they're gonna win the what?
We're 18 years.
They're gonna win the 100 long playing albums
with Roy Orbison. 10 Roy Orbison albums.
Well, and the best, it's got the greatest hits of Beethoven, which is an overused joke, but this is early 80s. I mean, how
groundbreaking comedy.
I don't know. I mean, it might have, influenced Socrates. You don't know that.
Bill and Ted did it better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they also had fucking 10 years on them.
No.
And a time machine.
And a fucking...
Oh.
Yeah, thanks, Woody.
That's a good point.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Oh, good for you.
Now, so the Mr. Stewart thing, where he's the first guy, whatever. He comes in. Mr. Stewart's gonna be the sub for this teacher, and he walks in. And he just goes, "Hey, I'm Mr. Stewart. I'm gonna be your substitute teacher." And everybody just gets the fuck out. That's college. Like that is like the day, like in college when they would roll in like a film and the teacher would just leave the room or whatever. You just get the fuck out. That was the end of that day, But man, in high school, you could have done this. She doesn't know who the fuck everybody is, You could get away with this, I bet, back then.
I mean, maybe so, but
they smoked.
Maybe. I'm sorry, Amy. Go ahead.
They smoked in the hallway. I think you could get away with a lot of stuff.
Well, they're not supposed to. That just happened. He got busted, and he had to do the thing where he turns the cigarette.
That was actually impressive.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then doesn't talk, and then he hits him on the back, and he, anyway. Well, that was exciting. So they start tryouts right at the first of the year for the talent show, which is going to happen at the end of this year. And when the super hot teacher, or whatever, which it's supposed to be the super hot teacher. I mean, you guys might not think she's super hot. I am certain that she's dead and not hot now. But
she can still be hot.
Connie Stevens was or is
82 years old.
Oh, good for her.
Oh, that's who she is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's she looking now?
Not bad.
Now, as good as you would expect any 82-year-old to look.
No, that's not true. She's actually very, very pretty.
Back in the day.
I'm looking at her right here.
And reminds me very much of your mother.
Oh, man.
I take back what I said.
Did you guys fucking get together on this?
You've never seen his mom.
Hey, baby, it's Mama. I was just in Greece.
Did we get together?
I'm sorry. Oh, you're in Greece 1? No, I'm in Greece 2. I want to play the teacher. Here, you get it? What?
That's literally your mom.
Okay. Well, yes, my mom was super hot when I was a kid. It was fucking weird. We've got that out of the way. Let's move on. So, Mr. Stewart's substitute teacher. That happens. Tryouts, all of that. Eric, did you ever ask a girl out multiple times in school?
Did I ever ask a girl out ever in school?
You didn't. I didn't either. Not once.
Did you ever ask any boys out?
Yes.
Multiple
any
times?
boys?
Yeah. Greg.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Got a nice dick, dude.
Finest asshole. Yeah. Why don't we go out?
You asked out Greg's asshole?
Get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to go all the way to the bottom of my penis.
Motherfucker said ice cream.
That's a good callback.
Thank
to,
you.
Half-Baked.
Thank you. Oh, motherfucker said ice cream.
Yeah.
Did you ask out a girl multiple times?
No, I didn't. I actually never. I never actually asked a girl out that I didn't know wasn't gonna go with me, except one.
And you never had a persistent girl that like tried to date you a bunch of times?
No. Oh fuck no. Nobody ever wanted to date me. Nobody still does. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Casey, for being here. I mean, I did try to date one girl. I did take her to the prom one time, but she had friend zoned me and Steve Burns, and I mean, just friend zoned the shit out of us.
That's the thing. Even the guys that do that, because I had a couple like, I'm gonna wear you down, like, it just never happened.
Yeah,
like, ha, 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 and then move on with your life.
We did the thing where we went on a date, and I think I thought we were on a date, and I don't think she thought we were.
Did you order a chili dog? That was your first mistake.
Oh, fuck no. That would have never happened.
Did I send you the video of the guy singing Jack and Diane?
Yeah.
But he only
Sucking on a chili dog.
That was a good one.
Chili dog. Yeah, that's pretty
Chili dog.
The weird thing about friend zoning at all is like I don't think I've ever dated anybody that I wasn't friends with kind of first. Like I never was like we're in a romantic relationship now. It's always like
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've definitely been out with people that I wasn't friends with first, you know, or inside people that I wasn't friends with first.
There it is.
But it was really nice. But it was really nice to meet you.
But that was Eric.
I've dated a bunch of girls who
after the first night of trivia, right in his
didn't wanna
fucking
be
car.
friends with me afterwards, for sure.
All right, I can't believe you guys didn't get the essays for cash. I always picked up on that. I thought it was cool. The one thing that I didn't realize is that Shooter McGavin paid him $5, which I guess in 1961 was a considerable amount of money.
Well, yeah, it might have probably like $20, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, minimum wage when I started my first and only job ever in 1986 was $3.35. So
I think I made $4.75 at my first job.
well, it's about to go up to 15. How do you feel about that? I'm just kidding.
Fine.
We will never talk about that on this show.
$5 in
Fine.
$5 in 1961 is equivalent to about $43.74.
That's a fucking good amount of money, man.
Yeah, like
you know?
so let's say he threw him $50 is what we're supposed
Well,
to.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
pretty good.
that does make sense. He went and built himself because the guy seemed like he got a pretty good amount of money.
It's not that I didn't understand that that's what was happening. That's not what I was trying to insinuate. It's just they did 4 scenes of that when 2 at 45 seconds apiece would have. Yes, okay, I get it. He's riding.
but it was,
he's
it was
riding
to
a
show the
bike.
different dudes doing it.
And they were establishing I've got a rep to protect, which was important. And also they went back to him and he was actually
Whose side are you on?
Mine. He
number one.
Even when he was doing he was like squirting the pen to make it look more messy for certain guys and shit like that. You know, like I mean,
yeah, big fucking deal.
Yeah, you gotta do that. I had people that would have me do their art projects for them, like just like.
Did you do it with your toes?
Well, I had a guy, one of my actually really, really good friends in high school, and it was a self-portrait. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I'm literally doing a portrait on like a grid, one of those deals, you know. And so I did it really, you know, as best I could to make it look not like I tried real hard.
Yeah,
like,
and I know you're not a good artist.
I handed it to him, and he just went, well, now I'm gonna she's gonna know that I'm not gonna go to class. Like I was the asshole after like spending my time doing it. Like I'll fix it. It's fine.
I wrote papers. I wrote papers for the quarterback of our team so that he could play.
Yeah, did they win the big game?
We didn't ever. But
did they get the chicks?
Junior and senior. I didn't get paid. I'm going to be honest with you guys about something, and this is fucking in the 80s, and this is fucking true. My English teacher asked me to do it. Like, fucking, hey, you want to help him?
Amy's face.
Did you go
kind of like, you want to help him to
Did
do
you go
it?
to Carter High School?
And it was just like, what are you doing?
That is very surprising.
Worked really hard in high school, and she's pissed
No,
off.
it 100% happened. Like, do you want to go and help him get through this kind of thing? And it was suggested, like,
oh my God,
write this fucking paper for the kid.
I do know
and I did
friends
that.
that straight up
I
told
did it.
me like people like I just got passed.
I did it for 2 years. I mean, and it was easy. I mean, honestly, it took me 30. I mean, I had already written.
Did he know it was you?
100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, there's a pandemic. There's no touring. So if there's any high school students that are bad at English listening right now,
We're doing $47 a paper right now. I'll write the shit out of your.
So how many of those do you have to sell though to buy a motorcycle?
Nowadays?
Well, apparently 5.
Well, this
Or
might
just-
be up with the timeline.
Well, it was a junkyard.
Yeah,
though,
it was
dude.
just parts.
It was. I bet $200, and he was just like, you can have the run of the place, do whatever you want, and build it.
And man, did he go from laying that bike down and not knowing what the hell he was doing to jumping over police cars in about 45 minutes.
That's one of the biggest problems I had with this
He was a
movie.
natural.
The timeline. Like, it starts, and
quick.
they're like, oh, yeah, no, the school just started, and then there's a guy pole vaulting. Pole vaulting is a fucking spring and summer sport.
Well, we went through it quick. It was a whole school year. You know, again.
Yeah, I didn't get really good at
Well,
football thing
hours.
until
I think, yeah, quick is
second
relative.
semester.
God
All of a
damn
sudden,
it.
he's a goddamn evil Knievel running around this motherfucker.
Yeah, the first time you see him, he's, holding the bike above his head. Like, is this how you
People
drive?
get better. That could have been 3 months. I mean, you can.
Do you know how to ride a motorcycle?
He was a savant.
I
okay?
do know how to ride a motorcycle. Not like that. I mean, but.
No, but just like.
You can master.
I don't know why you on a motorcycle sounds really weird and funny.
Fucking, I don't want no part of that shit. I mean, I don't like things like that. I don't like go-karts. Like, I'll do it, but it's not my favorite thing.
I'm pretty risk averse as it is in real
life. I don't
life.
like shit like that. Of course you do. You fucking rode a Humvee through a bunch of people.
I
helicopter, but
I heard
4 fewer wheels.
yeah, in the air, blah, 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 but same shit.
It's like a Humvee, but it flies.
I feel like I should just have like a segment just called like shit I heard from a 22-year-old at work today. But like
Yes, we should have that segment.
Shit I heard from a 22-year-old at work today.
Shit.
And I was like,
from a 22-year-old today.
I was like, girl, she is way too drunk to be getting on the back of his bike like that. And she's like, but she went. And I'm like, that is really dangerous and scary. Like, don't let your drunk friend get on the back of a motorcycle. She's gonna die. Like,
Yeah, can't you throw as a passenger? Couldn't you throw off the whole balance thing?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
Thing?
Well, not if you're
So it's
bungeed on there correctly.
absolutely.
is there?
God
is there a
damn it.
bungee?
Like, all of this is terrible. Like, that fucking right. I mean, we're not to that
And
yet.
I'm like, I'm gonna call your mom. And then she just goes, my mom got so drunk and she fell off the second story of an apartment complex. And I'm like, oh.
Whoops.
All right, role models.
Well, I feel like they established
I heard
it.
from a 22-year-old at work today.
I actually really liked the exchange of the papers and stuff because it was like everybody was just, hey, I don't want anybody to know about this. I got a rep to protect and all that shit. It was cool. And then the one guy realized that he's in a nucleoid shelter, which gets into a great scene, guys, that we'll talk about super soon.
I have written down here trope alert.
Is that a trope?
No, but we.
Damn it!
You love tropes.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
All right, here's
For
one.
5 years, I've been trying to figure one out.
Cool kid pulls up and parks in the teacher parking spot.
Okay.
Which we had in
Oh.
this film.
Yeah.
Happens
Yes.
in every,
That's
cool
a trope?
guy.
Trophy Troperson?
Absolutely.
Well,
it's a trope.
she fucking nailed it, though. She put faculty parking on the tree, and I'd never seen that before. And it's funny that she's like, let's go, guys, get here. And that was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, there's your trope alert. And I did finally smile for the first time in this film when she goes, "Are you free later?" She goes, "I'm free every day. It's in the Constitution."
Yeah.
Man.
Which is
You
something
laughing.
I was
Zinger.
terrible.
All right.
It got him. It got him.
The xylophone was
You
funny.
fucking
The
love
xylophone
Grease
I
was
thought
funny.
so too.
You
That was
fucking
funny.
love Grease
It
too.
is absolutely something I would say to Eller and then say, "Got him."
I just don't. It's funny to me to know you as a friend and as a person, and to think that that's
What if that was the end of the whole
just-
conversation?
And yeah, we'll go on to the next clip now.
Reproduction.
Don't spit, swallow.
It's very simple, but yet very important. Now, what is the best time of the month for a woman to conceive? Mr. Jaworski.
What's conceive?
Well, to be fertile. What's the best time?
Ask Nogarelli.
Playboy.
Mr. Nogarelli.
On the audio one, they can.
Mr. Goose.
I needed to know that.
Ask Gamucci.
Casey, it's an audio podcast.
I know, but I thought it's recorded.
No, we're recording it.
Well, that's the last time I talked shit about
night.
Valdor. He's just in the chat room.
problem.
No, they can't hear it in the chat room.
I
They
always
can't.
thought- I thought
They
nobody
can
could-
hear it on the show that we
Good
put out, which
information.
is an audio podcast.
Wait, we didn't even get the song.
That's gonna be awkward.
Now,
in the
and
movie.
here's the thing, guys. You can't tell me that this song isn't brilliant.
I wrote down Jaret. That song's funny.
It's not only funny. It's not only funny though. It's like it's super educational. Like, again, I remember
It's a PG movie.
I remember seeing this for the first time at 10 years old or 11 or whatever, and then seeing it again at 12 and then 14 or whatever, and then realizing each one of those things that they're talking about are even, but I still never picked up on the brilliance of this song, which is that they start talking about the whole thing where just about sex in general, and then I fuck that "Where does the pollen go" is just brilliant. The whole second verse is about blue balls, and would have never known that.
Yeah.
Anytime I've ever seen this or whatever, she's like, "Show me that you really love me," and then the dude just goes, "I think I'm gonna throw up," and that's one of my favorite lines of all time. And then the third verse is all about playing it safe. Like, what's the rush? You got to take a pill and all that. Everything is just this whole. It's not only educational on high school sex. It's educational on what kids think about high school sex. It's a fucking brilliant song.
I will say this, that anytime I ever describe why I fucking hate this movie, I always use this song as an example. But I actually did, watching the scene today, think it was funny, and the whole them talking back and forth, and the girls acting like the dudes, and the dudes acting like girls, and maybe I just was too young to really listen to what they were saying, but I did think this song was funny this time.
It's honestly, I think it's brilliant. I think it's really, really well written, and especially for the scene too. And great point with them going back and forth. And what's funny is they even get into like different people in the cast that you don't even know of, like this guy like sliding across the desk to this girl trying to get him to hump her and shit.
I felt like this song is like the only song out of any that wasn't just a direct ripoff that could have been put into the Grease 1 movie and it wouldn't have felt weird.
Agreed.
Interesting.
Like,
Only from
it's
what I've
Agreed
heard
by
of
the
it.
guy who hasn't seen.
No,
But he knows the music.
but I do know those songs. I mean,
Like
that seems perfectly
it was
fucking-
smart enough, and it kind of had the same thing, but it wasn't like the end where they tried to redo the.
So there are definitely a bunch of ripoffs. You're exactly right. They tried to redo Ram Ram Ram.
If this one had been,
yeah.
if this song had been in Grease 1 my entire life, I would have just never even. It would
and
never
we
bothered
would
me.
hear people doing it at karaoke like they do Summer Lover
Totally.
and
Totally.
Grease Lightning and all of that.
I don't think it's the only one though.
I think it's the only one.
Yeah. Jaret, man, I'm telling you, those songs you could play for somebody who's never heard any of them and ask them an hour later to hum or sing a part of them, and they could.
I think Cool Rider, maybe.
No.
Exactly.
That one kind of fits to me.
I honestly think we're gonna ball tonight. It's so good.
Ask somebody an hour later who
They'll
heard that
sing it
song for the
back to
first
you.
time. I couldn't have, and I'm basically a musical
I guess
genius.
I just mean like
Well, that's true.
So-
even the scene itself, not even just the song, just the acting and the dancing and the whole thing. Like this is the only one that I think that could have been a scene in Grease 1 to me personally, and it would have made sense.
I agree with Casey.
Well, you know what? I mean,
And Eric agrees with me.
well, that's a movie that had been, or that's a play that had been written 10 years before and tried and true songs or whatever. So I think that says something great about this movie that they wrote one that could have fit in there.
They wrote one.
I actually disagree. I think that there's a couple in here, and maybe we'll get to one.
There is. There's what's his face, Johnny, and the blonde girl.
What's his face, Johnny? He
I didn't
says.
hear that song.
And
No, you
In
said
that
there's
special way, Johnny, he said, no, I love you.
You said there was a couple in here. I was just naming couples in the movie.
Oh, I see what you did.
And then I
Yep,
couldn't remember their
I
names
see.
because it's Grease 2.
Right. So, Cool Rider's in his head. He's trying to make this motorcycle. It's like, you ever do that thing where you're trying to do something, like whether it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, do you ever hear like a soundtrack in your head? Because I fucking do. Like, I have
Is
like.
it always Footloose?
I was going to say nothing about that statement surprises me even a little bit.
I have a soundtrack literally playing in my head no matter what. So if it's walking down the street, like there's just a fucking, it could even be walking down the street by the
Like
Bangles.
a Jaret original?
Yeah, no, that's
And he
the
likes
Bangles.
to start and end the day with it, which is awesome in the beginning of the day because it gets you going and he's singing and it's funny. And then at the very, very last minute,
and I honestly,
while we're about to go to sleep,
and I don't mean to do this, I swear to God.
What do you do? Just give me an example of what you would do right before we go to bed, as you're staring at your phone, and we haven't even said a word in 30 minutes. What do you do right before you roll over?
19.
I'll just go. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone,
and I'll go, stop it! And he'll go, oh, sorry. And then he'll roll over and go, and then in my whole head, I'm like, and then my head for the fucking whole night. I just lay there. I lay there for 45 minutes trying to think of other shit to not get that stuck in my head.
Okay, but that song's a fucking banger.
Yeah, but then the problem is that what she's not wrong. The next
every night,
but it's never the same song.
No,
like it's.
If I ended every night with Kelsey just singing that fun song,
no, but
he'll
even his mouth. He'll be walking to the bathroom.
I brush my teeth
as I get in bed, and he'll just
does something in my head, and a song comes in my head.
Maybe you don't need the electric toothbrush anymore.
And I just start singing it.
I think it's creating an unnecessary rhythm.
It's that filling, and you're like,
that's really fucking up my sleep.
Mine is just yakety sax all the time. Just
but I mean,
I do.
honestly, sometimes it's actually really mean, and I don't realize it.
It's so fucked up. It'll be like the most annoying song in the world.
This is the song that doesn't.
He did that to me.
It goes on. Like I'm just fixing the sheet, like done it. I mean, I don't know. I fucking sing, Eric.
That's psychological warfare, I think.
Make your living that way.
Yes, please God, sing every fucking second of our day, but just like maybe like from after 9 p.m. or even, you know what, after 11:30. Don't do it anymore. Just stop.
Lights out, bitch.
I really don't. I really don't. And sometimes
it's lights out, bitch. I want that for a button for myself for life.
Sometimes it's a thing, though.
It's lights out, bitch.
Sometimes it's a thing, and this is where sometimes I wake up in my bad luck. Sometimes I call it a draw. No, but seriously, I'm taking care of the dogs. She's doing something, switching out laundry, and there's activities going on. And it doesn't.
Activities.
It doesn't ever
so
stop.
Much more room for activities.
It doesn't ever stop in my head. I'm telling you that if you
in your head,
yes, like it fucking.
Goodness, did you just have a baby in the corner?
I think that was a stroke.
That's the having baby noise.
But then I'll just walk towards the dog's crates or whatever, and I'll like sing as she says. I'm not really even singing it.
He'll just say the catchiest line of a song.
I just have it in my head. In my head. It's so dumb. It's so stupid.
Another baby.
Do I believe that quality makes you probably a songwriting genius? Yes, I'm sure it does. Do I think it's also going to get me an episode of Snapped one day whenever I fucking smother you? Probably.
Yeah, probably too. You heard it here first.
What was his last words?
Yeah. I think it was. I can't tell. Was it the cranberries or was it Miser? Nobody knows. She fucking killed him.
She's taking it.
Why is there beer on the table? I don't think you trust in.
Okay, we both know that's a morning song, Jaret, because you sing that one in the.
Wake up! And I don't know any of the words at all. So.
No, none.
Why did you leave the kids up on the table? Wanted to.
The kids on the table.
I started playing that in the morning for Bree to get her out of bed to go to school. Just wake up.
Yeah.
You guys didn't like Who's That Guy? Where Can I Get One?
I did like
Who's
it.
That Guy? That could be in Grease.
No, I liked it because I know how much you like it. I've heard you sing it so many times.
It could be the intro to like a weird spy show.
It could have. He came in. Did y'all know
Austin
that? Like
Powers
he came in what?
We talk about this a lot. Okay, everybody relax for a second. So we do talk about this all the time about how, like, as parents, you don't really know whether to let your kids say, "Well, that sucks." Because that actually means sucking a dick, right? Yeah. Did y'all notice that in this, which is back from the 80s, obviously, everybody be like, he came in like a mother, and they kept using the word, he's a mother. That's a motherfucker,
yeah,
by the
sure.
way. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like frick.
Yeah, but
frick means fuck.
But language evolves to a certain point. Cool didn't always mean someone was awesome. It just meant cold.
Bad
for a
used
long
to
time.
actually mean really terrible.
So
Right,
this
until
guy
Michael
actually,
Jackson.
this guy probably actually had a uterus and had birthed a child, so he was a mother.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So language evolves over time. So you
I
can
was-
say sucks, and it doesn't necessarily mean
I was in
clitorati or
No.
whatever.
I was in Girl
I
Scouts.
see what you're saying. You're saying that it becomes. I'm sorry. We're going to go back to Girl Scouts in just a second. But I see. I see what you're saying.
All right.
You're saying that it evolves into a situation where someone,
It's a different meaning.
let's say, Woody's dad, who's from the Church of Christ, could be like, "Hey, that sucks." But he doesn't mean that sucks a huge fucking dick.
Right.
He means that's a great bissel.
Yeah.
Is that a vacuum?
This vacuum is very.
This vacuum
That's a-
sucks very well.
That's a great bissel.
Oh God, this is the hottest gay sex I've ever had.
Your dad ever said that?
He said maybe.
Wild early 20s.
He
I don't
said
know.
maybe.
Oh my God, we're off the fucking. Okay.
Okay, Girl Scouts.
All right, hold on.
Oh, that's gonna make it better.
I was in Girl Scouts.
Yes. After this, I've got to
on.
pee.
In forever, but I was there, and my mom, she's been on the show, but in general, has the worst fucking potty mouth I've ever met in my life. I grew up with that. So, sucks was not a bad word in our house. It just wasn't. I tell this story all the time where, like, my brother would be like, "You're a fat whore, Casey," and my mom would be like, "She is not fat," and I'd be like, "Or a whore, Mom. You gonna fucking, you want to maybe just, question that a bit? I'm 12, like, whatever." So I was in Girl Scouts, and they were teaching us something, and I was like, "Oh, that sucks." At this point, my mom had already taught, like, most of the girls, like, fuck ass on the way to camp, like, honking at a car, right? Like, she's horrible. And this lady, like, this other troop mom, like, stopped the whole thing and was like, "You need to leave this room, and I'm going to discuss with these girls, like, what you just said, and then I'm going to call your mom." Because I said sucks.
Yeah,
I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea. I said things sucked all the time. We were allowed to say that.
Yeah. It just means suck a huge fucking wiener.
Which, if I'd known that, I would have said that.
That sucks a
That
fucking
sucks.
huge
This
wiener.
sucks
Just
donkey
said.
balls.
This sucks dick.
Like my future husband saw in Tijuana at the donkey show.
Wait
Yeah.
up.
You know him.
Why is the
I
kids on the
know.
table?
He's like 40. Like, you guys, you met him. You've probably seen him, right?
Yeah.
While I was in Girl Scouts. What were you doing while I was in Girl Scouts?
Girl Scouts.
He was at the Grammys.
Probably former Girl Scouts. All right, guys. So we're still talking about
Herpes and Girl Scouts and...
No hibachi yet, but we can. It is delicious.
God, I'm hungry.
Can you guys even imagine, like, being in a situation where you were someone's chick? Like, you know, like
in prison.
You were a chick on that cruise.
Yeah.
What?
Remember? You were a chick on that cruise.
I was a chick?
Yeah, remember? You were the princess of the dinners. And you were going to have all the babies.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know this story.
This is a fucking good one, actually.
Finally.
I actually just started talking about this. Coming up in 2 weeks, we have Zach Myers from Shinedown on the Rockstar Dad Show. And I've never told this story on this show before.
Yeah, you have.
I know. I was literally over here going,
You're supposed to say no.
Sorry, it's the first time.
Yeah.
we repeat stories on this show because people don't listen to every episode.
No, that's right. It's morning radio.
And I'm
essentially.
hoping that a lot of them have gotten washed away forever.
No, I always looked like a girl when I was a kid. There was nothing that I could do. Even when I had short hair, I looked like a girl. I gained weight. I didn't look like I fucking looked like a girl.
Well, because girls can also be chubby.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can give you one as well. And so my parents took me on this cruise, and so the first night we're there, the waiter, his name was Sydney. And he called me princess. And my parents laughed about it.
His name was Sydney.
I know.
Yeah, my parents laughed about it, and nobody corrected him, so I don't know what to do. This is the reason I
Can
don't.
we make his name was Sydney and he called me Princess T-shirt?
This is the reason I don't like to return shit at Target. You know, like
He does.
This is the whole.
I'll pick up the red phone. He
This
fucking
is the
failed.
whole thing. So Sydney not only called me princess, but would make sure that I liked everything on my plate. And
were you his chick?
And kept touching.
And if there was,
do you need a tampon?
And if there wasn't if there was not a dessert that I appreciated for that day, he would figure something out.
Girl, we'll get you a new dessert.
A special dessert.
And so, on that same trip, we went on to one of the islands. I believe that we went to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. I'm pretty sure this is it. And my mom decides, all right, guys, we're all going to go get a fortune teller. Everybody go in there one at a time, whatever. So,
wait, you went in as a child?
I didn't go first.
Came out of man.
I
Imagine sending your child in alone to a
And,
fucking fake
I didn't-
psychic in Jamaica nowadays.
I didn't go in first. You have to go in this grass hut, you know? And so I didn't go in first.
We predicted he was going to be sold into
A
trafficking.
couple
You were
other
right.
people had gone in before me.
Third nipple.
So when it,
It's in Jamaica it's not a third eye, it's a third nipple.
So when I went in, she dealt the fucking cards out and started looking at my hand and shit. And she said, basically, I'm gonna birth 3 children and marry a doctor.
But she says that to all the girls.
Yeah.
And so I walked out, and my mom goes, "Well, what did she say to you?" Goes, "Well, I guess I'm gonna birth 3 kids and marry a doctor." You know.
And back then, in like the 40s,
There
you
were no
like,
girls
women couldn't be
doctors. Yeah, you know,
Right.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, but the idea was that she definitely thought I was a fucking girl and I was gonna marry some MD and give him 3 fucking beautiful children.
Well, did you?
Well, you have 3 kids.
I do have 3 kids.
Oh my God!
That's
I have a
fucking
weird
crazy.
thing to say.
Oh, hold on.
And your second wife's name was Melissa Dickerson.
What the fuck are you talking about?
MD.
Oh, an MD.
Also, I'm not sure we're allowed to put that name out there, so maybe just cut that. I
Yeah,
don't know.
please cut that.
I know, but just for the
Schnickerson.
sake
Cut
of
that whole bit, please.
just because you said MD,
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy.
Well, I threw MD in there as comedy.
I know, but it just fucking added up. You got 3 kids and you
thought-
married an MD.
So
That was the standard princess.
let's get back to the boat, guys.
Standard princess order.
Yeah,
So then
but
you
it's
went back
not.
to the boat. Okay,
This is
then what
a
happened?
10-day fucking cruise, guys. My parents. Every single meal. Sydney. Okay, princess, what are we doing? Fucking serving my shit.
Did you try to like change your voice at all?
Nope,
Like,
nope. I just accepted it. My parents thought it was funny. My brother likes to make fun of me. It was great. I fucking love it.
Ate it up.
Just all the ribbon. It's
attention-
probably actually. I'm gonna be honest. That's probably what's wrong with me.
no, there's nothing wrong. You just like the
cruise. Oh,
attention.
there's shit wrong with me, and it's probably that cruise. Anyway, so fast forward to dinner with the captain, where you get your pictures taken and shit, and you get put on formal wear. Well, I had khaki pants and a navy blue blazer and a fucking tie.
So you were a lesbian princess.
That didn't work for Sydney, huh?
Sydney did not know what the fuck to do. Like, he was, I believe, from like Nassau, Bahamas, and I don't know if I've ever seen a more embarrassed person. And the thing that's fucked up is I feel like you wanna, like, it's funny, right? But my parents probably could have fucking nipped it in the bud.
Oh, for sure.
Early. You know, and not made him look like a fucking idiot and not laughed at me for fucking 8 days. You know? But instead, I'm telling you guys this story, and Sydney is probably never fucking waited on another table again. Because he's like, I can't tell the difference between boys and
he
girls.
doesn't use any gender-specific
Yes,
pronouns.
well, you shouldn't anyway.
You probably started the movement.
He was
When
ahead of the curve.
Dude, when
hello,
someone,
Bill.
I swear to God, I fucking did this the other day at racetrack. Someone came up to me and my peripheral, sorry, fuck. They go, I like your mask. And I go, thanks, man. And then...
Thanks, Pat.
Then they kept talking to me, and I was like, oh, fuck, I feel like we had a great conversation about the Steelers or whatever. But still, you can't fucking even, So basically, I started that in the 8th grade.
Did he know who you were? Or they? Did they know who you were?
I think so.
Did you tell them?
No, I don't do that.
I do like the Steelers. Also, I'm Jaret Reddick from America.
I don't do that.
Favorite rock band.
I definitely don't do that. But
and also,
if you come up to me and you go, hey, I know you from somewhere, I'm not giving you that. Like, you can fucking figure it out yourself.
Or they'll just, not even that, or they'll just go, where do I know you from?
Yeah,
or who are you? Who are you is a weird one. Who are you?
Who are you?
You're like a guy eating at Chili's.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Who are you?
Yeah,
a guy talking to a guy eating at Chili's.
Enjoying this awesome blossom.
Yeah, father of 3 needing another beer.
That should be yours.
God damn it, Woody! Jesus Christ!
Jeez. Could he be any more subtle about it?
I was just joking
You're
about
a rude ass princess.
I'll just start coughing.
Oh my God!
I've been watching The Crown, and I'll tell you, princesses do not act like that. I started The Crown.
Love it.
I'm gonna be honest about something. That story. So, have I ever told you the ending of that story of like on the way home?
No, you've never gotten that far. I don't think.
All right, so we were on our way home, and so we had to fly into Miami and out of Miami. And so on our way home, our tickets got all fucked up, and only 2 people could sit together. So my parents decided to sit together and just put me and my brother in random places on this fucking airplane.
Yeah, fuck
people
you guys.
are smoking and shit. Dude, it's a fuck. I swear to that makes me crazy. Like, why wouldn't you put the 2 boys together or whatever? Do we need to get into therapy now? No, fuck that. All right, anyway.
It's fine, but I charge a lot more.
So I sat next to these 2 really old people. Okay. Like,
how old were they?
They were so old that their fucking ball sacks were dripping.
Were they both dudes?
Yeah.
They were cavernous. It looked like fucking stalactites coming down.
Oh, yeah, because they hang tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stalagmites.
Yes. No, I think you're right.
No, mites might reach the ceiling.
Yeah, and tights
hang-
because they're like titties hanging
challenge.
down. That's how I remember them.
God damn it, Amy.
Yeah, we all went to the Crystal Cavern.
Yeah, okay. So this
I
is
went there.
This is
I
a
did
true
it.
story. True story. We're on the bulkhead, and I'm sitting there in my OP pants and a shirt that was white, and I was too fat to be in it, and Dexter shoes, and because my mom used to like to dress me up on vacation, and I used to get sick. And so I had to reach for the barf bag. And so I grabbed the barf bag and I start to vomit in it. And I'm vomiting in it or whatever. And I hear to the right of me, there's an old man sitting to my right. And there's an older lady sitting to his right. And all I hear is she sick? and I will never forget how that felt my entire life.
Oh, we never got to that point.
No, I've never told you that. That's fucking true shit. That is a true story. And what's fucking funny is that we get off the plane and everybody's still celebrating the fucking fact that Sydney thought I was a girl for
That's
8
the
fucking
Danny
days.
Zuko of 3rd grade.
Yeah. Yeah. That everybody thought. Everybody thought that the Sydney shit was funny.
Oh, man.
So we get out there, we're at baggage claim, and I have to tell my mom, I'm fucking 12 years old. I'm like, yeah, I got sick on the airplane. Oh, no, like what? Yeah, and again, I'm already resentful because I'm sitting there by myself and I didn't have to be. And so I don't say anything. And on the way home, which is a 2.5-hour drive from DFW to Wichita Falls, I tell the story of me puking for the old people and the old lady thinking that I'm a princess throwing up on an airplane. And is she sick? I'll never forget how.
So did they even try to help you?
No,
did anyone hold back your prince's hair as your
I basically did, and then the stewardess came and got it, and then gave me another one, and then they brought me a towel and shit. Oh, they have to come pick that shit up. You can't keep it.
Oh man, I've had to use the barf bag before.
Here's your goodie bag.
And I just fucking like walk of shame that shit to the bathroom and shove it in the trash can.
I was a child, Casey. Like I was literally on there.
I'm saying I didn't know what to
younger
do.
than two of our children.
I didn't realize I could go bing, and also could I have a vodka soda? Like I didn't realize like that was an option.
So when I ordered the vodka soda, but that didn't have. But yeah, I actually hear that every time I puke.
Well, now you're going to hear it a lot more.
Yeah, are you joking?
Yeah. That's
Dare
good
you
stuff.
to get fucking food poisoning.
All right, let's go back to the movie for a second. How about when
we have to?
We don't have to.
No, we should.
What movie?
So he's the cool rider, right? And then he tells Frenchie the next day, and he just goes, "I'm the guy last night that knocked her socks off, or whatever," and she just goes, yeah, and looking like you do now, you're gonna knock her back into her socks. I mean, that's pretty well written, right?
Yeah.
Are the dogs barking right now? Should we just close that door?
Who?
Oh, I couldn't hear. Are they?
Who?
You can't hear them? Okay, then never mind. They're fine. And then how about the Steph? He's like rehearsing. She comes in. You ever read a Superman comic? Not in the last few hours. Yeah, right? See, that's good stuff.
Fine.
Now,
so the movie's great.
I mean, that is legit, though, because the whole Superman, he took off his glasses, he's Superman, and this guy puts on goggles, and all of a sudden nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Oh, my fucking God.
He just solved the
Could
movie.
that be fucking smart writing? Could that be a smart writing thing? Yeah, no, he's right.
No,
because
I think that's right.
He's fucking, dude, I never thought of that.
Accident.
He's Clark Kent.
You think if it's really smart writing, like everybody would know it?
This is Clark Kent.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely Clark.
Yeah.
Good job, Woody. Good job, Woody. Good job, Woody. Holy fucking shit. All right, so now here's the next thing that happens. They go. Hold on. Did anybody catch the thing at the? Are you guys even old enough to remember like actual gas stations?
Not full service.
Yes. No, I've never seen a full service gas station.
Y'all have never. So Woody, you literally. I mean, and you would only go get gas at certain places because they did certain things, and they would check your tire pressure, and
I would go
wash
to one
your
now.
windows, check your oil,
that sounds
and all
amazing.
I hate getting gas.
The point is that our cars don't need that anymore, though. Like we don't need to check the oil, and our cars tell us when they're. Oh, you have a windshield.
Oh, yours does?
Tells it when you're.
Tell us more about these cars.
Well, and sometimes I'll have a low tire and it'll go, "Is it low?" And
Is she low?
Ferrari tire low.
I can't fit in a Ferrari, you son of a bitch. So anyway, the guy. Nice. Do y'all remember green stamps?
Yes.
Okay, you remember green stamps.
I remember my grandparents having them, and I remember driving from our house in Plano to where my grandparents lived in southern Oklahoma, and before they built the bypass around Sherman and Denison, you had to go through downtown Denison, and there was a full-on green stamp store.
We had one.
In the middle of town.
What is a green stamp?
It's the original airline miles. So basically what green stamps were is you could go to a place that did green stamps. So let's say you go to this grocery store, and for every $1 you spend, they give you green stamps. And you save those fucking green stamps, and then you could go to a green stamp store and spend that. Literally like airline miles.
Oh,
Get a VCR.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah. You could. Yeah, you could get crazy shit, right?
I would have taken a lot of green stamps.
It's a lot of fucking green
In
stamps.
1971.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I mean, it was a whole thing, and I wondered if you guys, had heard of
If
that.
we have any?
I fucking hate it that she has to go take care of the dogs, but they're dicks. So now he picks her up from the gas station, and at first it's fine.
But she has no idea who he is.
What did it used to be called if you had somebody? Hey, so boys, what was it called if you had somebody on the back of your bicycle?
They're riding bitch.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
exactly what I was going to say.
No,
But I'm not a boy.
We used to pump them.
Yeah, pumps. They were on the pump.
You would pump them. So I'll pump you.
Yeah, you would pump them bareback.
You would pump them. No, right though? Am I not? I'm right. So
Yeah.
you could pump somebody.
Yeah,
and
you would bend them over.
No, they sit on the seat and you stand up or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you learn to fucking.
Oh, and then you fart, right?
And then, no, Amy, stop it. It wasn't that fun. And then you learn to put people on the handlebars. Y'all remember that shit? You could fucking ride with somebody on the handlebars. Oh,
I just
man.
remember people standing on the pegs of the back
We didn't
wheel.
have pegs back then.
Oh,
so when I was a
sorry.
kid, we didn't have pegs. But now we do.
When I was 10, I got a bike that had pegs, and I was the shit.
Badass.
I bet.
can carry 2 people.
Yes.
Fucking Diamondback with some pegs.
Yeah.
I had a
Didn't have
mongoose
to have
too.
the Schwinn banana seat that I secretly
Oh, my
pushed
God.
forward on with your basket.
Those motherfuckers. Actually,
Get you, my
that
pretty.
bike is probably worth more than the red line now. You know, more than the Diamondback. Like that.
Yeah.
Schwinn probably would get you more than that. Now, so they go through a very dangerous motorcycle ride here.
I think I know just what we need.
So she starts out on the back of this motorcycle, right?
But
Then she
got the chills.
she leans in a little bit, right? And then the next thing you know, this girl who's in high school with a jaw ends up on the front, in front of the driver of the motorcycle.
Getting a pump.
Facing him.
She was, okay, I don't know if it's the same. You're right, facing him. A reverse cowgirl. Wait a minute, is that right?
No, that's just a cowgirl.
A cowgirl going forward. And then the next thing you know, she's just in his lap with her feet out. This is highly fucking, it's very risky
dangerous.
behavior.
Not safe.
It's very risky behavior.
I'm shivering. Then hold on.
That happens a little bit.
That's what's making me shiver.
Then, okay. Yeah. Then he's the one.
Boo.
Then he's the one that's shivering.
You know, Michelle Pfeiffer did do her own stunts, though. So that really was her.
Did
That's
she
what they
really?
Say, yeah,
Yeah.
she walked down a ladder. During all the songs.
She walked up and then down.
Did you
Who
see
was
that?
the who
It
was
was a
the
tall
motor-
ladder.
Who was the motorcycle rider while she was doing that though?
He was cool.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So you do agree that Michelle Pfeiffer was hot?
Yeah.
Is.
Still to this
She
day.
looks the same.
Yeah, she did good. She did a really good job maintaining. Now, let's see. We all need some guaranteed action, you know? So they go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
That's not far off from these days. Like if you wanted some guaranteed action, Chick-fil-A, right?
I mean, if
Or
you're
your
in
mom's
service with a
house.
smile.
If you're okay, nice. Well, no, actually, that place doesn't have any fucking heat right now. Jesus Christ, like they're not there.
I could warm it up.
Oh, I know you could, buddy. I'll send her the photo. Now, hey baby, it's Mama. Eric just got here. It's way warmer.
Seems pretty dry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say Eric was coming?
Oh, now he said, "Oh, I didn't know his parents are Church of Christ. This is great." Yeah, no, I fed him.
No, we're
I
singing
fed him.
songs of the church.
I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
He came and went.
There is beyond the azure blue. Oh, God.
To live
There is a God.
There is a God. He is alive. In him we live, we survive. Very good, dude.
And then we die, not survive.
No, it's survive, I think. Dude, you got that fucking
we
bass.
live,
Do the bass.
and then we die.
There is a God.
There is a God.
He is alive.
He is alive. In him we live and we we survive, and we survive, and from dusk till dawn. He is our God, and we survive. That's what you got to do in Church of Christ. You just stay on the same note.
Yeah, just walk up and down.
I don't know notes. I think I'd be kicked out.
You'd be fine. You'd be fine. You'd be kicked out, but not for not being able to sing.
Come on, guys, we're going streaking.
We're on the quad. Let's go.
I heard about this bicycle move.
I'm gonna do the Michelle Pfeiffer Grease too.
Yeah, spin around.
Oh, all right. So, we talked about that. Yeah, man. They finally connect because she's got to do her essay over. He's obviously, again, it ties it together. He's doing essays. She has to do hers over. She likes ketchup, Sean. Oh, my.
Jesus Christ.
What guy?
He does that on purpose.
Well, I'm trying, but you're not making it very easy.
I had this idea of Mr. Right, remember? Which is a stupid idea, right?
Right.
And then all out of nowhere he shows up. Like some dream or something.
Who?
Mr. Right.
All right.
And then the crazy thing is that I've seen him twice now. And both times he's wearing these goggles. I don't even know who he is.
Mr. Right.
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 Don't you think that's kind of weird? Not weird, but like exciting weird.
So what's the problem then?
Well, this is
Well,
a
the
regular
problem
guy.
is that maybe he's just not everything I imagined. What if behind those goggles he's just like some ordinary guy?
What if he is? Eh?
Smolder.
No ketchup.
That burger looks weird.
You get a burger here.
Your burger looks weird.
No matter how many times you tell him, no
Got her.
ketchup.
When'd you see my burger?
Got her. Derek showed me.
So, oh man.
Whatever happened to predictability?
How did that fit in?
The Milkman, the paper boy, and even TV.
So, this exchange is great. I mean, I remember this as a kid, 10, 12 years old, watching Michelle Pfeiffer here. At this point, things are starting to work down there, and I got it,
Have you jerked off to this movie before?
No, for sure not. No.
Oh, no. What do you mean for sure not? Like,
Dude, I had Lady Chatterley by like the age of 12. We had cable. It was, I'm a fucking dynamo, I stick it right in the fucking couch cushion, slam it in the cabinet, I don't give a fuck.
Grody.
She just warmed up cottage cheese.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me.
Whoa.
No, that's my friend Cody. He used to do it in lunch meat.
Cody.
But
One of our friends had.
Casey made herself laugh.
We had a friend at some point in high school who had a creation that he called Fifi.
Oh my
I don't like it.
God.
Oh, tell me what was Fifi?
Fifi was a cleaning glove filled with like lotion,
Okay.
and then he would warm up hot towel in the dryer and wrap it around it for
Oh, man.
thing, and then he would just Fifi the
It's a, I
Fifi
guess
out of her.
this
He would
is
foo-foo the Fifi?
Yeah.
this is the reason why I feel like
Could you
I can
imagine
equate
if like
this.
YouTube had been around? Like
Masturbation to me has always been like making a hot dog. You can just take a slice of bread, wrap a hot dog in there, and squirt some mustard on it and eat it, and it's fine.
It's perfectly fine.
It's fine.
You don't need to go tricking it all up.
You
but if
don't-
you want to light a
weird
candle with Fifi, fucking
So,
Fifi.
But
the
yeah,
fuck out.
sure.
Yeah.
You could put it in the toaster oven or add something to it. You could actually use a hot dog bun.
Maybe if it's your birthday or some special occasion,
Right.
sure. You
Yeah.
want to go the extra mile.
Sure, but otherwise, who gives a shit?
Right. And you can be done with it in literally as little or as much time as you
You're
want.
going into the same.
Just
It's the same garage.
be done.
Yeah, just fucking pull it in the same garage, right?
Over and over
And over again.
High
And in, I'm out. I'm 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 in. Hold on. Wait, Eric, I'm in. I'm in.
Whatever your friend's name is.
I am in.
I didn't give a name. I just I gave you the name of the device.
Fifi. I don't like Fifi.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything to you.
No, that's what
Except for being a
There's a
warm
lot of
place
work.
for love.
a warm sanctuary.
a warm glove.
Yeah, it was like
Filled with
it was a
lotion.
conditioner glove and then a hot towel.
Conditioner?
Too much work.
Yeah, I said lotion, but I think it was conditioner.
I don't think that's good for the old.
No, inside the glove for
Wiener hole.
squishy. For
Yeah, that's
squishy
not good. I
texture.
think he was.
Oh, he didn't.
No, he'd fill up the glove and then roll it around in a circle with a hot towel and then make it be like a hole.
Oh, so he wasn't going into the lotion.
No, it was
or
like
the
an inventive
conditioner.
fleshlight, like for like
Okay.
teenagers.
They just sell those.
Still too much.
Yeah,
Underage.
it's too much effort,
Why are
man.
you talking to me like I've fucked this
No,
glove?
I know.
I never fucked Fifi.
I think I'm
Get
just
off
making.
it.
I have this friend that had Fifi.
I think I'm just making it
I don't
clear.
know what I could do with a conditioner-filled glove. I think it
I'm on
would
your
take a lot
side
of
on
time
this.
to draw
just,
out.
first time.
just get it in
The
there.
blueprints.
Get it out. You're just trying to get the poison out.
Yes, it doesn't need to be a big old
That's
fucking
it.
ordeal.
You got to get that out of you. Have to eradicate the poison.
You don't want to make it a big deal because you don't want to have those expectations going forward. Sometimes you just need a 10-second poop jerk
Exactly.
to get that shit out.
Hey, you know what?
jerk.
You were in Iraq. You should know.
Hey,
It's like to
there's a
take
lot of poop
10-second
jerks and porn
poop
shitters
jerk.
in Iraq. I'm telling you right now.
You sit down.
Yeah,
you
it's a
take
poop jerk.
You read your Bible and jerk off, and that's it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh no, Eric, because of your mom.
You fucking tear
Is that
out.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot of mom issues coming
I
out.
apologize to my mom every time.
You
I jerk
wipe it
off.
with Psalms 23 and you're done. Like that's the end of the thing. You
The
know.
Lord's my shepherd.
Yeah. Thank you, Shepherd. Jesus Christ. I'll see you next.
Attended my flock well.
Oh no.
Lieutenant Flockwell.
Shall not once.
When
Jesus
things get to this
Christ.
point, I feel like Sean is like conducting a scientific experiment
I
over
think so,
a bunch
too.
of people on like the shit they'll say after certain amounts of alcohol.
I like
and
it.
he's over here being like, ha, 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 I will ruin them all if they wrong me. Like,
You wrong me.
look at his face.
Definitely got the
we
ammo.
can't run for office, for sure.
For sure. I came into this show. I created this show and couldn't run for office.
I don't think I can be anything but a hairstylist now. Like
You
at any
said
point
that
in
on
my
an
life.
episode a couple times ago, and I'm sitting here like, fuck.
Oh yeah, were you wanting to get back into the?
If I ever got to get a job again, shit.
That's not gonna
Is
happen.
there any other podcasts?
Yes.
Yeah, Sean and Casey have a podcast.
Yeah.
Sean
Sean and
goes to
Casey went
movies or
movies.
whatever.
Amy, you
Went
can be on.
movies.
Casey
Amy,
and Sean
you
went
can be on
movies.
all of my podcasts, and it'll be fucking great. You just say funny
Be
shit.
that random person that pops up in the background.
Yeah.
Only
But I,
fans.
but I think
pays
he's trying to get paid.
Welcome to
Oh yeah,
Rockstar
how are
Dad.
your, how
yeah.
are your feet?
well. Give a little foot shows.
You do a little foot photo.
Oh, I think I do have nice feet.
Yeah. you
Okay,
could
this is
probably
a
make
true
some-
I
story.
hate feet.
My niece said.
All right, Woody.
This is the greatest transition into nothingness of all time.
My niece said to my mom, "It's super weird." Like, she goes, "I want to get a job or whatever," and she goes, "Whatever." She goes, "Although I heard there's a super weird thing where you can just send pictures of your feet to people and they give you money on Venmo." And my mom went, "Absolutely fucking not. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life." And then my mom just went, "I mean, I have really pretty feet, though." I was like, "Mom."
Okay. Also, for your mother,
Beautiful
sending
feet.
and they're child size.
That's true.
So she could get into two markets if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
That's actually a fan. She wears the same size shoe as my 8-year-old son.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, she did.
Oh, that's a game
Eric
changer.
is,
Oh.
Eric is interested. He sees mom.
I just need to take a pee real quick.
People used to ask my mom if her toenails were fake. Isn't that fucking a weird thing for
Yeah, what
strangers
does
to
that
ask?
mean?
Because they're so like beautifully shaped and stuff. They look,
Yeah,
like,
she's
they,
got
look
nice
like, they look
feet.
like they're acrylic. Like
What is a beautifully shaped toenail? I guess I'm
One you
wouldn't
never
know.
see.
I'm just
hey, mom, if you're listening, bring over those tiny little feet. Show them to Eric. I'm like, no, I don't know.
Eric, it's $10 for a photo.
Is that on her OnlyFans?
I should get my mom an OnlyFans.
Wait, what's that?
It's like where you show your feet for money or your boobs.
Oh, it's
or
just feet?
or your butthole or
yeah,
like your
it's
hair.
I mean, there's a thing for everything. Yeah.
I have a friend who we both do actually, who her thing is supposedly It's just for, she has mainly female followers. So it's like how to take tasteful boudoir photos from home and things like that. But I think like, whoever stumbles upon it and wants to pay for it, have at it. But it's for the ladies.
Oh, got it.
A cool rider. A cool rider. If it's cool enough, he can burn me through and through. Isn't the lady in Die Hard in Grease 2?
Yep. Bruce Willis?
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah, Princess.
No, I'm not joking. I think...
Which lady was in Die Hard?
Wasn't Bruce Willis.
No, the wife...
Alan Rickman.
The wife... is the chick that puts on "I'll be your girl for all seasons."
Never seen Die Hard, so I don't know.
Me either.
Unbelievable. Can we confirm that real quick?
Sean?
How would I know if you haven't seen it?
It looks like no.
Okay, somebody from this movie went on to do something awesome.
I believe that. The guy was on Polar Express. That shit plays every year.
Was in and he was in Empire Records. And Cat Lady or whatever.
Yeah, there's Shooter McGavin.
All right, never
there.
mind.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me
And
see
playing
this.
Frenchie just is great.
And I'll be waiting.
Willis.
For you.
Wife. What's the movie? Die Hard.
Die Hard. Not Die Harder.
Die Hard.
Holly. Zaldor says it's Holly. in
Holly
Die Hard.
McClane.
Holly McClane.
What's her name?
Holly McLean.
Holly McClane. Holly McClane.
I don't know the Die Hard cast.
Let's see here.
Riveting radio we're doing
All right,
for you
we're doing our
people.
best, goddammit.
It's not radio,
We're
old
not
man.
doing our best right now.
I do that.
Everyone's on their
bowling song
computer.
stuck
Just
in
Who
my
gives
head.
a shit anyway? Anyway, that's her. So the girl who leads the Girl for All Seasons is the girl from Die Hard.
Holly.
I love my little calendar girl.
Oh, he's
every
giving the
day.
character's name. That's what Zaldor's doing.
Yeah, Holly.
Yeah.
Holly McClane. Bonnie Bedelia.
Yeah, Bonnie Bedelia. I put Bonnie Bedelia Grease 2, and then nothing popped up.
Yeah, it's not her.
This girl is on
fire.
What was the other song that was it? An Usher song? Taylor Swift.
Man.
Well, I know that.
Oh yeah,
that will never leave my brain.
So I put my hands up to play my song, butterflies, nod in my head like. So watch that once a year just to.
Oh yeah.
Just to bring it back.
All right, so a lot happens here. Well,
not really. Like we're
getting pretty close to the tip here.
Well, yeah,
the
climactic
talent show.
shit. Yeah. So they're basically they're gonna kill him.
Bottom.
They decided they're gonna kill him.
I don't know why. He walked by, he kicked the other bully out of the way. Why do they decide that to kill him?
And here's the
He was on
thing
their
about this.
team.
So I think this is another reason why you grow to love certain things. But when this movie came out, you guys have to understand, this is 82. We got cable in 83, I think. So this is probably like, hey, fuck yeah, Grease 2. But you couldn't we couldn't just go buy albums that had songs on them and shit because we didn't have any fucking money. So I used to sit there and record these movies and press record when the songs would come on. And that's what I would listen to.
Oh, babe, you just used Napster.
Everybody knows.
God damn it.
When you're 10.
So what's crazy is that like some of the dialogue that's in that, like, you know, I told you 7, like, okay, don't do it. Like everybody's gonna die. And I figured he'd slow up. He ain't down there. He made the jump. I could do that. Let's go. You know what I'm talking about? Like that was like in my head as part of the song.
I also feel like they take murder a little bit too lightly around there.
Well, I'm not sure that was murder.
Real light murdery.
He died.
Is that murder if you chase somebody off a hill?
Yes.
It is involuntary manslaughter,
They were
or maybe
the
even
intent to
voluntary
kill them,
manslaughter.
for sure.
He's suicide.
Maybe not
He did
homicide.
say he was going to kill him, and everybody went back.
Oh, so it was premeditated.
Back to school again.
So that just hops it right up to homicide.
Yeah.
We're gonna bowls, grease lightning, and we're bowling, and we're bowling and bowling. Grease lightning, oh, grease lightning, and now we're bowling,
grease lightning,
bowling and a bowling.
We're really gonna get that strike. Grease lightning, go.
Yeah. That was in this.
Wake up! Why is it beer on the table?
Grease lightning happens so fast.
I will say that there are some rip-off songs, but I also think that in many sequels they revisit bits, and I think especially in comedy. Not that that's what this is. I understand that you're not thinking it's comedy, but I do think that in comedy, a lot of times they revisit bits, and it's literally the same fucking joke. And here we go, right? So in a musical, why wouldn't you sort of just revisit that same feeling? It's a different generation. It's a different... So I felt like they ripped off a couple of songs. They ripped off Hopelessly Devoted to You. They ripped off Rammer Rammer Ding Da Bop.
It's okay. You can rip off the entire thing if you do it well.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
It worked for Vanilla Ice.
No.
What?
His went.
All right.
Bum, 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 bum. Shh. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. So, what? All right. So it is the talent show at this point, and it's all happening, and you start to see that Johnny is torn. He's trying. There is a love story here. He cares about what Paulette is wearing. He just can't fucking get Stephanie out of his head. You know, I mean.
And who amongst us hasn't been there?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
With a Colette and a Stephanie.
Yeah.
I've never had a Colette.
I know I have. So, you know, they tie up the Inner Sandman guys, which sucks because we don't get to hear that. We don't get to hear that Metallica song. It sucks.
Say your prayers.
Number one, mama sucking dong.
As a brief aside for you music lovers out there, look up on YouTube Chet Atkins playing Mr. Sandman solo guitar, and that shit will change your life. So if you think you're a guitar player and you watch that thing and you still feel that way, then you are awesome. Because if you're anything like me, you watched it and went, well, how much does this guitar go for on eBay? And you just want to sell your shit.
Okay, suck a dick.
You shut up.
How much did it go for?
Okay, we don't say the S word here.
So we say suck a dick. But we don't say shut up.
Well, because
we don't say shut up or stupid.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, shut up, stupid.
We don't say that here. Yeah.
Stupid. What is he, stupid?
No, we don't say
we
that.
don't say that.
None of those words. We don't say that.
Not gonna talk to me like that in my bar.
He's on vacation.
Oh no.
That was Forrest Gump when the principal walks out of the.
Oh, I got it.
Your mama should have kept at your schooling.
At your schooling, that's it. Yes.
Boy, I'm going to be honest. That scene, I understood even like
me too.
super
Why
young,
did I know what that meant?
I did not.
It really made me really uncomfortable. Like and I get it. Like his mom had to do what she had to do and yada yada. But
to survive, yeah.
No, to get him into the school.
You know, shit got all wacky after she divorced the bandit, right? Like. Was he not the
and
bandit?
after places in
they didn't get married.
You
actually,
don't know what happened in their lives.
Yeah, because Smokey and the Bandit 2, they're not together. Smokey and the Bandit 3, not even a thing. They're not even in it.
Thanks, nice lady.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. So the talent show happens. The T-Bones, they win. The Keller girls, they win. Got him.
Oh man, for the second time.
They did boy and girl awards.
No, that was the thing though. And even the other kids are going.
The king and queen.
Yeah,
so they're
like,
decided,
hey,
out of these huge groups of kids that come out here and do this, we're gonna pick the best one individually in the group by gender and make them king and queen of the luau.
Hey, it's pretty cool. You won the whole talent show, you know? And then they get 50 fucking records.
Hickory dickory dack.
Oh! Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey.
It was my dick.
Along came a spider, he sat down beside her, he said, "What's in the bowl, bitch?" Oh!
Man, I miss that guy.
Yeah, I don't like anything.
What is Andrew Dice Clay doing?
He does movies
today,
and stuff.
right
he
now?
like does acting.
not dead?
This just in.
Eating Chinese food over his
He
sink.
Does he have Instagram stories?
I will say this.
I mean, sounds
you know
good.
what? He was an arena comic after Steve Martin was, and the thing about Andrew Dice Clay is he definitely found his niche, and it really was a whole thing.
Oh, he's hosting Saturday Night Live. Never mind. That's
But
cool.
he,
Yeah, in 1988, he
he
was.
had this. Hold on, baby, hold on. He had this bit where he opened up where I guess this has to have been 88, 89, and he like comes out, and to me, like I always loved comedians' opening lines. Like George Carlin was the best. Like he would come out and be like, "Don't you think it's weird that George Bush had an operation on his finger and Ronald Reagan had an operation on his asshole?" You know, like they do you understand that joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just fingers and butts.
Yeah.
So should I just stop this bit? Is this okay? Anyway, so Andrew Dice Clay comes out and he just goes, first line that he says, "So I got my tongue up this chick's ass." And she's looking back. And she's like, "Why are you bothering me?" And I'm like, "You know how boring it can be when you're online at the bank?" Ow! And I mean, when you're 13, you're thinking, that's the fucking funniest thing I've ever heard.
You're thinking, I gotta go to the bank.
I gotta get online. What's funny is I didn't realize what online was. Yeah, I did.
America Online.
On the line.
Yeah. So anyway,
Hold the line.
love isn't always on time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. All right. So they win the whole thing. They got to go to the Rocka Luau. Man, guys.
Yeah,
you know,
they do.
I mean, you know, they're king and queen of the enchantment.
Under the sea dance.
The pool of they have to get in the pool of enchantment, and then all of a sudden, these fucking bikers. It's like Road Warriors.
I thought the first time that he wheelied his motorcycle
that they learned their
in
lesson
front of like two of the guys.
We didn't even talk about that earlier.
Maybe, you know, that they weren't going to come back and cause any more trouble. What did they do?
Eric, we didn't talk about this earlier, but it was in my notes. But when the thing happens and they're like the who's that guy thing, and then the Stephanie character and Paulette are out there, and she's just chewing the gum, and I'm thinking, well, my wife definitely didn't watch this scene, and so she's blowing bubbles and she's chewing gum and yada yada, and then all of a sudden, he's just there with a cigarette lighter, but he's on a motorcycle, like he snuck up on there, right? And
You know, he was just like scooting himself. Like,
I gotta get over there. Jesus Christ, she's almost got it in her mouth. I've got to get there to light this thing.
She's almost got it in her mouth.
And then he's just like, well, next time. And then he, with no area to fucking get a running start, he just
They put the ramp on the other side of the cop car.
He just jumps a cop car. Yeah. And then that's great.
Cool.
Yeah, he's badass.
He was that cool.
Who is that guy?
He's a
I
cool
don't know.
writer.
I mean, I feel like we just bought this back in the 80s. I feel like it was a thing where, you know, you could sell us a bag of dumb shit and we would take it for the sake of the story.
You're starting to realize this movie isn't that great.
No, I hold this fucking movie very, very near and dear. And I really, really do. So before we get to the last clip, let me talk about the fact that then he jumps the swimming pool.
Yeah, you gotta jump a shark.
The largest above ground pool ever made.
Of all, I thought the exact same thing. I was like, how do you fucking rent one of these? Like, if you, like, you're a high school, you're like, hey, we're having a luau. We'd like to rent a Olympic-size above-ground swimming pool.
We're going to take
have two
the Ocean
invisible
Size
ramps
3.
on either side. That'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Yeah, just build a deck.
Yeah, build a full
whole
deck.
thing.
Yeah, it's 1961. We can do whatever.
So, he jumps over the swimming pool with Sandy and Danny in there. And then everybody else wipes out. That's it. Oh, because there's
just kind of like falls into the.
They just
he didn't even try.
Yeah. In the first, the last take, everybody was decapitated, right? Like,
well, and then there was one frame to the next, and the little boat with the 2 people in it was just on the other side.
You can see the string pull the one motorcycle as it flipped over.
No, that's.
I felt like I was going to see the little effect on the fish line, like a little motorcycle.
Are you so it's like Star Wars, right? So it's like, and then it's like, hey, it's a motor. Oh shit, it's Evil Knievel. Fuck no, get it back to the guy in the black. Shit, that's the wrong motorcycle.
Yeah,
that you have there.
And then a little tiny match in the background for the fire.
Well, it's a luau. Fuck yeah, this is a tiki pole.
It's a tiki. It's a tiny tiki.
Tiny tiki poles, just right there at the pool.
Tiny tiki poles.
Just Tiny Tiki Poles is a good name for an album, by the way.
Or for a match company.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do they still sell matches?
they give them out at bars still, so yeah.
I know they still do them online. Now, the Scorpions, again, they're like the Road Warriors. They come in, and then, so our hero...
Animal and Hawk?
Our hero, his motorcycle's already there. I know, I understand that I've already done all this, but Sean can fix this.
Fix it, Sean.
Our hero, his motorcycle's already there, but he has to call them out and jump down onto the motorcycle.
Yeah.
instead of just riding there. Okay, I don't know.
But then guess what?
What?
He takes off his goggles.
Well, not yet. Oh yeah, you're right. He does.
But
now we know who it is.
Also,
after
he
the
takes...
pool has defeated them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and the first person to recognize him,
The teacher.
Danny.
anyone? It's the assistant principal.
Yeah.
Michael, it's Michael. It's the dong dong dong
Yeah,
lady.
Michael Carrington.
Yeah.
I thought you were dead.
Hey.
You. Move it. I'm gonna rearrange this.
Hey!
What?
Nothing.
No. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, well, you got one more jump, Mr. Cool Rider Shakespeare Carrington.
Haven't we had enough of this?
She's got a point, Johnny.
Hey, Davy's got a point, Johnny.
Yeah, Lou's got a point about Davy's point. Shut up, all of yous! I got a point to make, too. Jacket.
One cheaper jacket.
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 For starters, let's see how it looks.
Don't cry.
Very nice.
Don't cry. They can hear you even when the video's playing.
Okay.
When I was a kid,
you cried.
No. But I did actually think that they just had jackets, and you'd have your day and they'd throw you one, But
And no one ever threw you a jacket.
No, because quite frankly, Eric, I grew up as a princess.
Yeah, they didn't give princess jackets.
Could have been Princess T-Bird.
Those pink jackets.
Yeah.
You could have been Pink Lady.
Well, I didn't want to be somebody's chick.
Pink princess.
Again.
What was his last jump that he had to do?
Over the pool, right?
No, he goes, I got one last jump for you.
Oh, because he's going to beat him up. He's like, I'm gonna
jump him.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Like jump his phone.
Hey, yous guys.
Hey, yous guys, everybody with the fucking principal. My mom wants to have you over for spaghetti at your convenience.
The worst part was the Dementors.
But then he just got a jacket. So does the ass kicking come later? Post jacket?
No, that's the thing. No,
I think it actually comes in the jacket.
Oh. It comes in the jacket.
It puts the lotion.
It puts
in
the lotion in the jacket sleeve.
I just thought about lotion inside a leather jacket, and it just like made my whole body
It's the
feel
same
ill.
thing. That's how you made us feel with the fucking glove thing.
It wraps a warm towel around a jacket.
It wraps the warm towel around the jacket.
I can't help that people needed to know that was a thing.
Dude, our friend Cody used to literally make like an open-faced sandwich, but with no bread, with the meat in the microwave.
So just meat.
Warm it up.
It's the same. Okay, it's just as bad.
And wrap it around his TT and then just fucking go to town.
What do you think that would be the best sandwich to have sex with?
Here is the one thing that
grilled cheese.
Hold on.
No, that's like a girl in the morning when you
pull it apart.
What, the best sandwich to have sex with?
Philly cheese stick?
No, never. There's onions
An
and
Arby's
peppers.
Big Montana?
No, that will burn like a motherfucker.
No, not if it doesn't have sauce.
Well, it's.
I don't want to say tuna fish because that's gross.
Sauce.
Yeah, you
Well,
put
at
on
least it'd be the same smell.
You put your sauce on when you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a roast beef sandwich,
You
right?
put your mayonnaise on it when you're done.
That's the best one, right?
When it like exploded.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
It's Arby's.
Actually, to be fair, I actually was in the focus group for that. That's why they call it horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce.
Horsey.
Horse?
What?
Are you still talking about horses?
Wait, like the sandwich is a whore?
Yeah.
No. Wait, what?
cheddar.
No, we can't just fucking call sandwiches whores.
You can if they're
in
not
this day and
listening.
age.
All right, so listen, they get a jacket. Dolores has another man. That one troubled me for a smidge until I realized that they're 16 and 14. She will fucking one day catch up and pretty much be her sister Paulette.
And basically, they're going to be together like birds of a feather.
Forever.
The fucking worst.
I can't believe y'all didn't like that last song.
Are you kidding me?
No.
The fake other Grease song?
No, the other fake Grease. Yeah. I mean,
And
I don't
friends
know.
are friends forever.
If the Lord's a Lord of them, and a friend will not say never.
For the welcome will not end.
And I
It's
put
hard to let
you
go.
know.
You put what where?
You put what where?
Dude, that fucking song. So when I was a kid,
It's amazing.
it's amazing. That fucking song, they used to do that. Like the choir would sing that, like that, like
Graduations
the end of the
and
year and
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
And
I
I
just have vitamin C.
and I
fucking,
didn't
like bring y'all on.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't give a shit about school or anybody in it, and I would fucking cry
Yeah.
because it was just like, okay, well, I just made some friendships and all that.
You were cool in science class.
Vitamin C.
It was really nice to meet you in science class.
You were too cool to be for.
Oh, so your school went to 74 as well.
Have a great summer. Yeah. See you next.
Stay in
Hey,
touch.
good luck with all the girls.
Signed your crack.
Cool.
Nobody else.
Signed your crack.
Yes.
Signed your crack.
All right. Well, I thought this movie was
A movie.
a movie.
Movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as people say it was. It certainly isn't as good as Jaret says it was.
No.
Eric, did this make you horny?
Wait, did y'all do trivia? Did I miss that?
Baby, that's
Baby.
my job.
Baby.
Oh, it's the end of the movie.
I know. Baby, it's mama.
Babe.
You always do the middle.
No, I forgot to do it. We're going to do it in a minute.
Oh, so you were trying to act like I was fucking something up.
That's right.
That you forgot.
No, I just reminded myself with this thing, and I was
Yeah.
already going to do the other thing. So.
All right.
No.
You didn't like it?
It didn't make me horny.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Okay.
It was too stupid to make me horny.
All right. Well, then that's fine.
Michelle
Trivia. Doing trivia.
Amy, it is your turn to go first. The current score after my...
Don't be nonchalant about it. Like, really try, you know? I'm sorry.
What?
Hey, it's Dueling Trivia. I'm your host, Chuck Entertainment Cheese.
Okay. I'm sensing your sarcasm. Go ahead.
Just being mean.
Yeah.
And I think it's your turn to go first. I'm up 11.5 to 10.5, but Jaret, you had a ceremony earlier for Woody and his plaques.
I did. Now, if you missed
Amy
that
and I
earlier, yeah,
have a ceremony for you.
Okay.
For your birthday. I don't want to speak for Amy, but I know for me personally, I am willing to give you my half a point that I have on trivia here to you for your birthday. So we'll just say that I have now 11 points, not 11.5. So happy birthday.
Well,
there's your half.
You
Same
can't
from me.
re-gift that.
So
Amy,
now
you're only 0.5 behind now.
No, I'm giving you my half point as well. So now you have a full trivia point.
Without even playing a game.
Jesus. How does that even happen?
And we're just going to go.
So now we're even
11.
Stevens.
We're going to go 10 to 11. And
okay,
you don't have to hear about half points anymore.
All right. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to just say that that makes me feel really good. I appreciate the gifts. So I got a What About Bob? Pop.
Funko Pop.
What do you get for the man who has everything?
And then I got 2 half points from each of you guys. And I can honestly say it's not my birthday.
But we are going to party like it's your birthday. So,
all right.
Amy, it is your turn to
Hold
go
on.
first.
Are you saying you don't give a fuck because it's my birthday?
No, I'm just saying if you see me in the club with a bottle full of bub, baby, I got what you need if you need to feel love. Now, I'm not
Well,
into
come
having
give me a hug.
I'm not into having sex.
You're just into
No, I
making
am into
love?
having sex. So, anyway.
You that song?
It's a good song.
But like for a fucking loser. I'm not into having sex. I'm into making love.
All right.
Yeah.
Now come and hang out at my mom's house.
Amy, you're up first.
Okay. Let's see. We already talked about that one. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the first one on my list.
All right.
Name the 4 pink ladies.
I don't know. I couldn't remember any of their names.
Yes, you can.
Samantha.
What's the story?
Samantha.
I've mentioned all of them.
Dolores.
God damn, you're the fucking
Patty.
worst. All right, so she got you on that.
Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Cheech and Chong, is that what you said?
I wish that's what you would think.
Is that what you said?
There's no way I would have known. Olivia Newton-John.
What about just the main girl?
Olivia Cheech and Chong is the fucking greatest name for a band of all time.
We've come up with 2 band names.
Better than Kathleen Turner Overdrive?
There's a bunch of those. Okay, go ahead.
No, I said earlier, like, I couldn't remember any of these. That's fine. I was due for a loss. I got 5 in a row correct, so, you know.
Oh, now he's talking shit.
She was going to give another one. Yeah, I know.
Like
Move
that
on.
lady at trivia the other night. Anyway.
Oh, that stinky bitch.
Don't let me start on.
It was Kelly.
I know.
No, it wasn't Kelly.
I thought it was.
No, it's her sister.
It wasn't her sister.
Oh, somebody.
You did have the year
It's
wrong.
his sister.
No.
So that's the whole thing.
I know, I'm joking.
It was not her sister.
yeah.
It was their friend Emma or Emily or something.
Oh, that was over there, or they were playing on the
No,
same
on the-
team?
No,
no,
different connection.
Oh, sorry.
The thing is, it was just a matter of semantics.
I know,
For
I
the
know.
year of 2016,
It was
they
still the last-
did it in February
The
2017.
point was, who was the last guy that won?
Right.
Yep.
So whether you think it was 2016 because that was the year,
Doesn't
or
fucking matter.
2017 because that's
Yep.
when the ceremony was.
To be
doesn't fucking
fair,
matter.
actually, this is, if you don't mind, actually, I'd like to put myself there.
In it.
I got nominated for a Grammy in 2003, but that fucking plaque that I have says 2002 because it's for the year 2002.
Right. It's just whatever. It doesn't matter. The answer was still the same.
I was just trying to tell you I got nominated for a Grammy.
Anybody have any
No, it's
questions
for
for
best
Amy, maybe?
pop. But yes, I do.
Okay.
What's the name of the gas station where what's her fucking face works?
Jake's Garage or Jake's something body or whatever.
Jake's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
All right, we are all tied up, ladies and gentlemen.
All tied up. Don't know what to do.
Then you turn around. What is that?
I was doing
System of a Down again. It's
I was
not
doing
good.
Social
I'm sorry y'all
Distortion.
didn't know. I thought that was supposed to be System of a Down.
Oh, System of a Down. I was doing System of a Down.
He brought the Social Distortion six-pack.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. All right.
Social schmishmortion?
So, you know, I don't know. It's a good love story. At the end of the day, you know, he's like, "Are you certain?" She's like, "I'm certainer, and I'm certinist." And anyway, so let's go. You didn't like it?
Like I said before, I think this movie would have been fine if it were an hour and 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
Cut 2 of the songs, tighten up the script a little
Probably
bit.
4 of the songs, actually.
But it wasn't as bad. Like I said, it wasn't as bad as people say, and it's not as good as you think it is. It's just kind of a shitty sequel to...
Don't backtrack. You do say it's really good.
No. I'm not backtracking. I think you need to understand of like where it is in my life.
You need to tell me what I need to understand.
Ooh, so I got my tongue up this chick's face.
And we're at the bank.
Okay. New comedy duo. All right, so I've got my tongue up this chick's ass. We're at the bank. And
This is like popcorn reading, like improv.
All right, Casey.
It's Grease 2. It is what it is. It is what it's always been.
Amy, we haven't heard from you all night with an opinion.
Oh, I didn't like it, but I did enjoy.
Why?
I did enjoy watching it though, because now I feel like I understand your songs and your outbursts.
Because a lot of them, right?
because I do it literally all the time.
Because she's
I really
played a lot
do.
of Wii bowling with you.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what the fuck you were talking about.
I really did think about bowling during that scene. So I did.
Sure.
I can appreciate where you're coming from. So I'm glad that I saw it. I'm just never going to watch it again.
Okay. Well, all right. Yeah, that's fine. Woody Chambers.
All right. So
now, by the way, earlier I presented you with 3 plaques. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, bribery's not going to work. So here's the thing. I can't blame you for liking shitty movies. Because I like Krull and I like Beastmaster.
Krull and Beastmaster are 2 of the greatest.
Beastmaster.
I don't know. What is Beastmaster?
Those are 2 of my favorite movies of all time. What are the 2 ferrets' name? Poto and
Pongo or something.
Pongo.
No, that's
like
fucking 101
Yeah.
Dalmatians.
No.
Perdita is what you're thinking
the
of.
one-eyed guy and then
Pongo?
the fucking
Yeah.
dude. I'm telling you, man.
I love those movies, but
So
let's be
good.
honest, they're shitty movies.
So you're saying that there are movies with ferrets in them as a lead character, and I don't know about it?
Beastmaster.
Beast?
It's got Mark Singer.
Master.
He's the Beastmaster.
Great fucking movie, man. Great.
So I completely understand liking movies.
Yeah.
That
People don't
others
like.
are going to be like, no, that's shitty.
Yeah.
And that's fine. This movie to me was shitty, but I don't have that nostalgia attached to it because I'm not a big musical.
Sure. Did you not like the music at all? You're saying you're not a musical fan, so like
Not really.
we didn't reel you in with the songs and shit.
No, I mean,
Amy,
the
did
first
you?
one was okay.
We didn't reel you in with the songs a little bit.
I liked some of the songs. I liked Cool Rider. You guys were talking about this reproduction song. I thought it was the dumbest thing because I didn't think about it like it's the girls and the boys pretending. I just thought it was the stupidest song.
Right.
I couldn't tell if they were talking about humans or plants.
They're supposed to be.
So Where Did the Pollen Go was funny.
That was funny.
That was
only because it was Shooter.
Yeah.
I could not get away from Shooter
Ate
McGavin.
pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Yeah. You eat pieces of shit.
Pieces of shit. Fucking shit. All right, so what?
That's the Adam Sandler.
I'm gonna go piecing this guy's fucking gas
I'm gonna
tank.
piece this guy's fucking gas tank. Dude, I can do that voice to Derek Pitzinger, and he will lose his fucking mind.
Also, you can just say, "I'm in your house," and he will lose.
Oh, he likes that shit?
Oh my!
Well, that's what set him off on the last time he was
died.
here.
My grandmother's got hair from her bush all the way up to her belly button. How about the other day me and Derek were talking about I got a snake, man. One time I fed it some beer. It was slithering this way and that. It was all fucked up. And Conan O'Brien's like, well, we do allow pets here on campus. Guys, what a fun night. We actually have... Hey, guys, so I just want to say this. I appreciate... Woody, it's great to have you here, honey. Thank you for humoring me with this movie and knowing my wife's exposure to these songs is... It's a lot. I fucking sing this shit literally all the time, and she's a really good sport. Eric, thank you for not taking a dump on my birthday movie. Amy, good job playing it the way you always do.
I was going to say just on your birthday. Thanks for not taking a dump on my birthday.
Yeah. So
March 6th.
No shitting on my birthday.
I really did. I honestly, I watched this movie, and I was so happy from the start, and I actually had to skip through some of the songs just because of timing so I could get done everything. I know. But I know the songs, and I think that there is a really great cult following for this thing, as there are for many movies like this. So I appreciate y'all humoring me and watching this for my birthday episode.
Happy to do it, dude.
Well, thank you so very much. Now, I do believe we have some mail.
Yeah, that's why I had to go pee. These long messages. All right, you ready?
No, he has to play the song. Some long messages.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
Eric and friends, I hope you're all doing well. I just finished the burn after reading episode and regrettably...
This is a Millman for sure.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll add it to my list, though. Eric, your co-host, finally had a good idea. The promotion to upgrade from $20 to $35 was too good to pass up. I'm happy to contribute, and I love listening to your sultry voice. For my cameos, could I trade them in just to have you, Eric, read my name during the supporters part of the show?
Oh my
Hearing you say my name just sends chills down my spine. Anyway, tell your co-host thanks for finally putting some effort into the show. Casey, Sean, and Amy, y'all are great as usual. As always, keep up the good work and never stop laughing. Love, Jeff Millman.
Okay. Wow. So from now on, when we get to Jeff Millman...
P.S. I'll start.
Is that right?
I'll start including short stories about Josh so Casey doesn't question if we're actually brothers or not.
I'm literally still sitting here going, Jeff Millman sounds like a fake name.
This one is about Josh and I at the Bowling for Soup show we met your co-host at. We're halfway through the show and Josh gets really excited and pulls out a little blue pill bottle on his keychain. I see it and immediately think, holy shit, my little brother's about to offer me some ecstasy. Fortunately, it was just earplugs to dampen the music, but that was a real what the fuck moment. And that's it. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff, man.
Also, way to go, little brother, for caring about his ear.
That is dope. And also now...
ear health is important.
Eric has to follow along when I do my thing, so you can say his name.
I will. Every single time.
All right.
It'll be my pleasure.
I love it.
All right, next up, hi all. I just want to say thanks for making me laugh. I followed the podcast live streams for a while, and I've seen very few live, but will put up the live streams after the fact. A lot of times, it's my background noise at work if I don't want to listen to music. The dynamic all of you have is phenomenal. It reminds me a lot of my own friend group with the dirty jokes and teasing. I found even if I don't like or haven't seen the movie, I want to watch or listen just for the interactions between all of you. I recently supported you on Patreon because for the laughs and smiles I get, it is totally worth it. I stumbled upon the show a year and a half ago, I believe randomly, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it since. I'm a huge Bowling for Soup fan, and I think I found it linked through the fan page. Just like when listening to Bowling for Soup, it's impossible not to smile or be in a good mood when I have all of you on. Thanks for all the laughs, Lindsay. That's our new supporter, right? Lindsay Stouffer.
Slowble? She makes good lasagna.
Stouffer.
Yeah. Mac and cheese. I like the Stouffer.
Lindsay Sponsel.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Samsonite.
I was way off.
That's what Derek has been doing that so much. It's hilarious.
Right.
Oh, you don't have anything to say to Lindsay?
I don't know if that's the end of the fucking email or not because you do
He's
that
being
thing.
careful.
Lindsay, I'm glad you found the podcast, and thank you so very much for being a Bowling for
P.S.
Soup. God,
Jaret, I've sadly never been to a Bowling for Soup concert, but it's always been a bucket list item for me. Hopefully, when all this crazy COVID is over, I will get the chance.
You make fuck on me?
Lindsay, I hope you do get to come to a show. It will change your life. We will be the best band you've ever seen in your life, and I'm not joking about that. But also, stay safe and healthy. And thank you so very, very much for supporting the show.
Your hair's got like a real like daddy shark
All right, last but not least, boy, here we go.
Get comfy?
Yeah, get comfy. Greetings from Boca Raton. Before I moved to Boca Raton, I lived a very mundane and closeted life. This story takes place at a time when I was engaged to a very wonderful woman. I decided that we needed a romantic getaway and booked a trip to New Orleans for a long Labor Day weekend. We arrived in New Orleans late, checked into the hotel, went straight to our room. But things seemed off. Nothing I could put my finger on, but just a little off. The next morning, I walked down.
Oh, sorry, finger on. I'm sorry. That was funny. Go ahead.
The next morning, I walked down to lobby for a cup of coffee, and I realized immediately what was off the night before. For those who don't know, Labor Day weekend is Southern Decadence weekend in New Orleans, and Southern Decadence is basically gay Mardi Gras. Our hotel in the entire French Quarter was packed with thousands and thousands of gay men. The weekend includes Mardi Gras-style parades, drag shows, dance parties, all throughout the French Quarter. And
there was this other hot gay sex I just had.
And my fiance and I were there for a romantic weekend. That night, we decided to take a vampire tour. A costumed tour guide walked us around the French Quarter, showing us the places where real and fictional vampires supposedly lived and hunted. If you've never been to New Orleans in the summer, it's hot and humid. The French Quarter also has a very distinctive odor to it, emanating from the mysterious liquid that is always present in the street gutters. The tour ended at a vampire bar, pronounced vampire. For supposedly immortal beings, they have thin skins if you call them vampires without the Y. We grabbed a couple of beers, and then suddenly I started humming along to the song playing in the bar. When I realized what the song was, I started singing along. I was a little drunk in the vampire bar, in the middle of gay Mardi Gras with a female fiance, singing along to the Rainbow Connection by Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. This was the first time I had ever heard any pop-punk music, and I fell in love.
Matt Damon.
Someday we'll find it. Then it was time for the big moment of the night. We're going to meet a real vampire. They take us into the back room, and standing in one corner is a coffin. The door to the coffin opens, and out walks Vlad.
Dude, I'm just adding sound effects. Keep going.
Vlad was about 5'4",
Just making it better.
and had the body of the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy. He was wearing a ridiculous outfit with a top hat, John Lennon glasses, goatee, and a purple velvet cape. He tells us a little about himself, answers a few questions, then says that for a couple of bucks, we can buy a Polaroid picture with him. My fiance decided to get a picture, and after they were done, he gave her his card.
Dude.
Evacuation
complete.
That's not okay. You guys do shit while I'm talking all the time.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
I was just trying to help her. You don't
Did
listen.
I look like I needed help?
You don't listen to two fucking things I say all goddamn night.
I know how to pour a box of wine.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
I listen to you all the time. Let's not start a fight in the middle of this guy's email.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I said it first.
Remember where you were?
He had written his cell phone number on the back, inviting her to join him later for vampire ritual. As tempting as it was, she skipped that, and we spent the night drinking huge-ass beers with a bunch of gay men on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Don't mark that, Sean.
Pretty sure that's fun.
The last day of our trip was...
It's jerking off dudes like this from different angles.
The last day of our trip was the day of the big parade. Before the parade, we decided to get something to eat, so we went to the Acme Oyster House. My fiance went to use the restroom, but when she returned, she had a funny smile on her face. She told me
In
that
his defense, those were big wieners.
She told me that the restroom was full of transgender females, gender nonconformists, and female impersonators, and she was the only
multiple cocks.
cisgendered person. Now, of course, this was sometime around the year 2000, so the words that came out of her mouth were, "Oh my God, the restroom was full of transvestites, drag queens, and cross-dressers." I think I was the only one in there born with a pussy. God bless it.
I want you to go all the way to the bottom of my penis.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Is that how they got you? Did they just have you read a whole thing to get you to say that?
No, there's more, but
Sean is gonna die.
I was just trying to get through this thing. It's late.
Yeah, it is late.
So I read it earlier, but I never caught that.
I didn't see it coming at all.
You caught it now.
Fucking A. All right. After lunch, we went to Bourbon Street to watch the Southern Decadence Parade. Imagine Mardi Gras with those crazy floats, beads, brass bands, etc. The only difference was that about 90% of the floats featured some sort of penis. The elaborate costumes were pretty much all assless.
In his defense, those were big wieners.
And crotchless. And beads were given for dick flashes, not boob flashes.
I gotta go to the, what's it called? Southern Decadence. Got it.
There was one thing I saw on Bourbon Street I will never forget while watching the parade.
Multiple cocks.
My fiance pointed out the guy next to us who was wearing spandex shorts with a skin-tight spandex pouch, which allowed everyone to see every detail of his huge gift. And it was a huge gift, like the kind
In
you
his defense, those were big wieners.
see on Pornhub. It really was the size of a toddler's arm. And
Like, I want you to go all the way to the bottom of my penis.
morbidly obese toddler at that. And with the skin-tight pouch, we could see every wrinkle and vein of the monster in his pants. But I think my fiance had the best description when she said it reminded
I'm
her.
gonna be honest. That's a big one, but it's not as big as it gets.
Of a snuffleupagus. So that is my New Orleans story. I hope you'd enjoyed it. I knew it was long as fuck, but once I got started, it was hard to stop. Boca Ray.
Okay, I have to say, Southern Decadence in New Orleans goes from Thursday, September 2nd to Monday, September 6th of this year.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
We're going to New Orleans.
We're going to New Orleans.
We're going to Ray's story
To
about
see giant spandex cock.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
P.S. A guy walked into a bar in New Orleans and ordered a Corona and 2 Hurricanes. The bartender said, "That'll be 2020.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a fucking good one.
I like it.
Yeah, I can tell by everyone's reaction.
Yeah, no, nobody knows whether to talk.
We're stunned.
You're gonna still fucking talk more. Nobody can tell.
What an astute observation for a comical joke.
All right, Eric, how do they connect with us?
Oh.
Meaning they.
What do you mean, those
How
people?
do people? How do people connect with us?
People can and should connect with us via our website, JaretGoesToTheMovies.com. On Facebook, you can visit our official page, Jaret Goes to the Movies, where there is also a fan page where people like to hang out and talk shit, correct things that we talked about on the show that we're wrong about. That is the Jaret Goes to the Movies fan page. Follow us on YouTube, Twitch. On YouTube, Jaret Goes to the Movies. Smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And on Twitch, Jaret Goes to the Movies. Subscribe and turn on notifications as well. On Instagram, follow us at Jaret Movies. Twitter, at Jaret Movies. Patreon is where you can join the winning team. Support the little podcast that could. Patreon.com/Jaret Goes to the Movies. Email us, JaretGoesToTheMovies@gmail.com. And you can text us or leave a voicemail, 714-451-6029. Again, that's 714-451-6029. Jaret, back to you for the shares.
Thank you very much, man. And guys, thank you for sharing. If we put this out there and you share it, we will say your name. So thanks for sharing, Joey Bishop, Vinny Cataldo, David Kendrick, Ben Gergencock. Hold on, Ben Gergen.
I bet it's Jurgencock.
Ben Jurgen. Okay. Maybe
it should be a J.
Maybe a J instead of a G.
Sean.
Yeah, Ben Jurgencock, Barry Ferguson, Celeste Mary Meadows, Mike LeBlanovitz, Fiona Freeman, Josh Foley, Corey Snap, Michael Torres. What? Oh, Mike Torres. Michael
Torres.
Got it. Chris Pulse, Victor Strange, Don Petretta, Tim Trapton from Maine, Simon Rogers, Lee Keyreader.
You eat too many of those wow potato chips.
Okay, Lee Keyreader is fucking funny. That's funny as shit. Jason Palladino, Calvin Russell, Woody Chambers. He's right over there, guys.
I'm right here.
Adolf hold on. Adolf Oliver Nipple. Oh my God. Holy shit. That is the best one of all time. I wish I could play Pantera right now. You know what? Fuck it, Sean, on the edit. Pantera. Amy Pittsinger.
All right.
Carrie Lynn Abner.
Why are you still?
I don't know. I'm just still on it.
You're the best.
Oh. Adolf Oliver Nipple. But Nipple is with a K.
Knipple.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. Guys, what a fun time. Hey, Eric, you hated the movie. Did you enjoy the night?
I had a good time tonight, and I didn't hate the movie.
All right. And it's my birthday. And Amy, obviously, we'll never watch this. But if we put this movie on and we were all hanging out, like everybody hanging out, and I just started singing and doing all the shit that I do sometimes.
I would love it.
That'd be fun, right?
I would love it.
Casey, right?
Do I want to watch this movie while you perform it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh God!
Wait,
damn it.
you didn't say would you ask me if we could put it on the TV?
Yeah.
You just said that it would be on the TV and then I would watch you perform it.
Sorry.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's a good girl. Woody.
Would I watch you sing it?
No, sure. Woody, thank you so very much for being here. Cherie.
I was like, yeah, watch you sing it, I guess.
I am drunk.
You're fucking drunk.
Yeah, Cherie, I am really, really glad you're here. My mom's name is Sherry.
I always love that name.
You know each other.
Reminds me.
Guys, thank y'all so very much for being here, and we will see you down the road.